I'll also email them and tell them to let me have access to NIA sooner. It's been forever. Ages. Alright, we have a bunch of people that want to hang out with us. To get off, I wanted to see if you're free too. Want to hang out? Hey Mion. Way. Thanks for showing up at the meeting. I've split the commission so that everyone gets something to do. I want you to handle the water tank bus and the notice board. I've attached diagrams. How do you design the bus stop? Please hand off the bus to me as well as install the bus stop when you're done. Cool. Another one? Trudy? Many of you heard that the Giggler was found by the Civil Corps. He was in fact the former leader of the Gigglers, Larry, that was previously threatening our town. After his defeat, he lost his position in his tribe and has nowhere to go. Thus, I have decided to allow him to stay in Sandrock for the time being. As a former enemy, I've asked him to be on his best behavior while he's in town. He has agreed. I understand you may be skeptical, but please show him the famous Sandrock hospitality. He speaks our language, and I have arranged for him to work with Owen. Go and say hi. What? Oh my god, hi. It's my mask. I gotta put this somewhere. Where do I want to put this? Once again, still running out of space for my hoarding. But you see, I mean, people would hoard in real life if you got stats from it. Let's be honest. Everyone's yard would look like this if it gave you stats. Come on. So I personally think it's fine. Okay, I can make all of these things. Station sign. Aluminum. And acacia wood is what I need more of. So let's make some more of those. People hoard for no reason? Exactly! So give them a reason? Oh, they're gonna be all over that shit. What was the other one? Aluminum alloy, yeah. Boom, you. Gondel has an entire Walmart and does nothing with it. Holly option and Haru as a romance option. Honestly, yes. Because if Haru was a romance option, would definitely be on the list for me. Will not lie. Probably higher up than any of the other lads. Because I do like Haru. Haru's cool. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Station sign, and there's the water tank bus. Okay, you're first. I need one of you. And then I need the other thing, which uses that stuff. I just want to make sure I refill on the resources that this uses. So I'm gonna let this finish, and then we'll see what this requires. Rubber shells, more aluminum alloy plates, more... Okay, and chromium steel, too. Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything here I really need to make at the moment, so we'll hold off on that. We'll just make the water tank and be done. Well, that was incredibly easy because I've had tons of time to get all of this shit ready. RVO's fine, it's just like, you know, that scheme that was really stupid and I had to bail on you out? At least you're... Yeah, pretty much. Like, RVO's fine, it's just... God. Which is why I think the Haru RVO ship works. RVO needs someone to ground him. And RVO would probably do a pretty... Haru would probably do a pretty decent grounding. Okay, we're like totally good on those. I think I'm just gonna put in some more zinc. And then over here, the Harvio. There we go. There we go. That's probably even the ship name. Honestly, it works. Okay. Q is all set up there. Anything else to put on the relic? Restoration, my golfing astronaut. Zinc titanium alloy, I do have a few of those, so I will go hand those in. This probably isn't too bad to make, and it is 9,000. Tower frame, what did that one require? Also, let me pick up my bus. Tower frame, tower frame. Is that it? Yes. Plastic, steel frame, iron latches. It has a pretty good chunk of money. And it's just steel frames. I would have to make more bronze pipes. I'd have to make more bronze pipes, but I think we can make that work. So let's do some more of those. And then iron latches as well. That's a good amount of my iron. I can just get it from this. So we'll just throw in some more of that. That is running out, but you're about to top that off, I think. Okay. We're good. Sort all. Yes. Yeah, alright. Cool. Why do I have so much copper ore in my inventory? Has this... We completely emptied this of copper ore, that would be why. That's why I have so much copper ore in my inventory. The granite... Can the moonstone go in here? No. I have it somewhere else. Alright, metal and gems. Moonstone... There we go. Topaz. Agate. Started already? I haven't really done much. I got the letter saying that Larry is working at the Blue Moon, but that's kind of it. And I made the things I needed for the next main story quest. But you didn't miss much. Why are you not full? What are you doing? Sleeping on the job, robot? Boom. Okay, so... Let's go get my horsey and get the hell out of Dodge. I think that's a good call. It does say I have 2 quests up here? One of them must be a cutscene. Yeah, it's probably the cutscene with them about Larry. Hey, Atom Gems. I leveled Sandrock and rebuilt it. Yeah, that totally happened. I replaced it with just cats. No, no. When you say it like that, you sound like a buffoon. Jaw's aching from all this sibilance. Take 10, then. Come back when you're ready to really hiss your heart out. I didn't say I was quitting. How was that? Teach me. Hey, Larry. Greetings. The spawn, accompanied by the strong human. Ooh. Teaching Elsie how to talk to your lizardkin? I want in. I already know plenty of swear words. Hiss, 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 hiss. Can you get in trouble for saying bad words in the lizard language? Yes, delightful. Why don't you learn to say something that wouldn't put your life in danger? Uh-huh. Sis, sis, sis. Perhaps I have chosen poorly this phrase. Nevertheless, let's try it again, shall we, humans? Sis, sis, sis. Yeah. Sus. Huh? One of you was insulting me in perfect geeglies, and if I didn't know better, I'd say you were getting it wrong on purpose. Again! It's not me! Good, strong human. Perfect, in fact, which leaves only one suspect. What? I said the same as both of you. Maybe it's your ears you got the problem? Goodness, human spawn. Cover your ear holes. What? No, I'm sure I got it that time. Here, listen. See, same as you. Practically perfect pronunciation? Well, human, I think it's time to stop. Never say that to anyone ever. You're worse than that law, human. I'm not trying, I swear. Damn, Elsie, worse than the cop? Sorry, Ashley, I'm sure you'll get it. And it makes me wonder, what's your pronunciation like in all the other animal languages you're always going on about? Kind of looking like we got a new animal whisperer in town. Hey, Elsie is good at talking to animals. I've seen it. She talks to wolves and meerkats and ducks and foxes and... Well, I think that's it. Sibilance is a fun word. Yeah, you know what? I reckon that's it. I just got my wires crossed a bit. You see, the intonations and whatnot of their fox language are making it hard to get my words right in this here lizard language. Yeah, just stop. Well, if you ever need to provoke a lizard feller into striking the first blow, you know, for legal reasons, at least you got that base covered. Swing first! That's not very nice. Oh, shucks. Alright. Throwing in the towel for now, but you ain't seen the last of me, Larry the Lizard. See you later, alligator.
Sandrock will rule the world.
Will it? That human phrase my people find offensive, but good pronunciation on that greeting? Yes, this seems a good starting point. Return to your nests. We shall continue this lesson at a later date. Larry seems great. I like the introduction. I must say, it is pleasing to find such an understanding amongst your people, strong human. To learn our language, I must admit, I had not predicted such compassion. For your troubles, I would teach you a special phrase. Sis. It's the ultimate insult. Reserve it for any lizard who would do you harm. Hearing such piercing words will surely shock them. Good luck, strong human. Weird. I got the best lizard insults. Don't you come around messing with me. I will throw the worst possible things at you. Okay, let's go turn another one rides the bus in first.
Thank you. This is great. Gonna be a future workhorse for us. Appreciate the work.
Thank you. Wait for the bus station completion. Larry was indoctrinated by Google mic issues, or is my internet being shitty occasionally? I can't hear myself, but if anybody else notices anything, let me know. I think everything's good with my mic. Seems fine? Okay. Just want to be sure. Oh my god. Human customer, please try some of this delicious food. Oh, yak mail on the stick. They weren't kidding about a lizard man working here. And he even speaks our tongue. Now I've seen everything. Can you take care to help me? I'm uncomfortable with all the attention. Ah, it's a giggler! No, he's a Sandrocker. Sandrocker, really? But then they used to fight against Sandrock? This dude get captured? Seen all around, seen a lot, but this takes the biscuit. I know this is so interesting.
Thank you.
So overwhelming. Sorry, Larry. Food does look very good. Alright, so 7 hours I gotta be somewhere, but until then I'm a free agent. So let's go see what we can get into. Hey, dork. Here you go.
Thank you.
Right, and what do we have left here? Yep, this is my last bit of research. The advanced jewelry processing machine. Alright. Then we'll be done with research completely. Unless they add another tree. Honestly, I don't know with this game at this point. I don't know what Chi's romance questline is. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna see it, so I'm down. I like Chi, but I don't know if he makes a strong enough case. There's my golfing astronaut model. Let's see, I already have a flag, another flag. We don't have a golfing though, but I don't think the museum does either, so that's gonna have to wait. You end up teaching him how to dance awkwardly. Interesting. Now I need the 2 steel frames. Damn, where's this thing at? Okay, I was about to say, it's pretty far down. There we go. I will need more of some things if I ever need to make this again, but we'll see. God, that thing looks so massive. And then he tries to find scientific reason for his feelings for you. He spends like several days a week on this, which makes me feel so bad saying no. Oh my god. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, that's rough. We wanna do it right here. Not the sand gear. This. Oh yeah, it takes the emeralds that I have. Bum, bum. Alright. Boom. He eventually comes to terms with it and just says he likes you. Yeah, that is so sad though. My god. Boom. Bam. 15K. Yeah, that was worth it. Yeah, that was worth it. Oh yeah. Alright. Good stuff, good stuff. Moolah. Money. 140K. Maybe someday within the next month we will be possibly having a game vote. Possibly. Hey Fang, what you got, King?
I have heard that friends often meet outside to eat, drink, and be merry. But I've never had the chance.
Let's go now.
We go now?
Okay, so this must be the dating stuff with Fang. I'm still not very far along with Fang. Yeah, let's hang out.
What do you intend to hang? Close? Ah, this is another conversation class.
Just relaxing this time.
But how will you grade my success? In any case, I must prepare. I will answer you tomorrow.
Alright. Bye-bye. Get to go hang out with Fang. Well, while we're here at the museum, I might as well stop in and drop off my garbage. I'm not trying to fill in all the shelves anymore either. Shit's too much work. What do I not want here? So much of this stuff, you know, honestly, the hot pot lamp probably doesn't need to be here. Oh, I've already donated golfing. Okay, wait, golfing's for me then. Oh shit. Okay, let's go put down our golfing astronaut. It's depressing that Cheese only friend is Mint though. I mean, at least Mint is like actually Cheese friend, but it's super depressing that Unsure's only friend is Justice. And you straight up have a quest where Justice is like, I don't know, the guy's kind of weird. I mean, he comes around on it. He's like, yeah, he's cool, you know. But the first interaction with them two together is Justice just being like, I don't know about the guy. That's sad. I feel so sorry for my little rock baby. Okay, so I gotta be over there in a few hours, but not really too much else to do. You're gonna go right here with the other astronaut. Good. God, my house is a mess. Can I just, like, get a wall installed just for paintings? Like, just not even a bit of the house, just a wall along here. just the painting wall. You probably can. It would look absurd, though. Could put it right here, too. Have, like, a little square right here that's just for paintings. Okay. I need More of these, I think. I need more iron ore, though? Am I not getting iron ore? From the moles? Thought I was. Huh. I will say I don't think I need this Mapo tofu anymore, so I guess the next time I need some stamina, I should go ahead and use that. Alright, let's start making our way for Logan's hideout. Which was where exactly? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's talking about the old hideout, because I believe I remember Logan saying like, oh, just like old times or whatever. But, yeah. That's like all the way down here or something? Pretty sure that's what it was talking about. Otherwise it would just say Logan's house. I'm gonna go down here to the Badlands because I believe it was this general area. Yes, I do still want this ore. Oh, I know, we are still getting iron. The only ones I'm not getting is... No, I'm getting all of them. Never mind. So I am just out of iron ore. Okay, you know... At least I can get some granite out of the deal. I still never, like, fully explored this area, even. It's not even giving me a reminder. Okay, there it goes. So where is it, actually? Right here. Okay, I don't think that's terrible to get to. Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah, I had a hard time remembering exactly where this location was. My god. But yeah, this is... Oh, wait, what? Am I jumping off the cliff again? Yeah, this is just where I fell off the cliff. Should I ride? Oh, Rambo has a little thing. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, you came!
Sure did.
Hey, I just lit the fire. If you want to eat, you're gonna have to wait a bit.
You made it. I was worried I wasn't going to get to see you before I left. I'm going to Atara to study.
Which you're gonna do great at.
Tomorrow. It's not that easy, or there'd be a lot more graduates.
But you know everything! Quick, what's 12 times 12?
144.
I'll take your word for it.
He's right. Did we really never get you doing times tables? Dang, maybe that one's on me.
Well, see? Ain't even had to think about it. Haru's gonna get himself one of those scholarmanships for certain.
Scholarmanships. Hey, Blue, welcome in.
Yeah, doesn't matter if he do or don't get a scholarship. I'll make sure he gets through it one way or another. Skewers ain't finished yet, Haru. You got your stuff packed?
I've got everything from the house packed already. Just got a few things left over here.
Ah, crud, I still got Haru's notebook somewhere. Help me look for it, will ya? It's got all sorts of formulas in it.
I'll help Haru pack.
Oh, yeah! I think I left it on my old bed. I get it myself, but someone needs to stay here and make sure this fella here don't incinerate our last meal as a gang. I'll holler when the food's done.
Get one of them scholarmanships for an
Thanks.
education.
I just need to get a couple of things, then I'll be ready.
Alright, Haru. Go collect your delicates. Haru's notebook, Fang's medicine, Merle's saddle. Check. Haru's got Merle has a beautiful white coat, coat and adorable big bright eyes. Here it is.
Actually, I wanted to give this to you. Not just this saddle. I want you to take care of Merle for me.
Really? Please, 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 please. Merle is adorable.
I'm going to be taking the train to Atara. I can't bring her with me. Besides, I don't think she'll get much exercise in Atara.
Goats are so cute. Yes, they are adorable. I've wanted a goat mount the entire time.
So I think it's better off if I leave her with the new owner. Will you take care of her?
Of course.
That's such a relief. I'm so glad Merle will have someone caring to live with. Don't worry, she's a really lovely goat. She'll be happy just to spend time with you. If you don't have a stable, I'll leave her with Logan. He can pick her up anytime. Now, let's see. Is there anything else I need to pack?
Yes, Merle will be delivered to your stable tomorrow. Merle! Yes, look at my cute baby. Oh. Oh, I'm happy. Oh, I'm happy. Alright, what we got? This is the notebook.
Huh? Why is this page marked? Andy, are you trying to make soap?
Yeah, Logan stinks real bad in the...
Hey,
I mean, yeah. I managed to make yak milk soup already. Followed your recipe, got it my first try. Jasmine says I got a real knack for it.
Could have sworn you said soup there.
well, I'll be. Might be hope for you yet.
Used to help take care of a goat at my aunt's stable. His name was Logan. That's weird how things happen like that.
Well, if you're having fun with it, why don't you keep this one? Although, there's a lot of really dangerous stuff in here.
Me? Do something reckless with a recipe book full of explosives? Come on. I mean, maybe back in the glory days, but we're changed men. On the straight and narrow now we are. Please, just let me have it.
Don't worry, Haru. I'll keep an eye on him. Besides, he ain't dumb. Certainly not dumb enough to mess around with anything we say is off limits. Are you, kid?
I'll be good.
Alright, but I might tear a few pages out, just in case.
Aw, come on.
I think Andy's starting to love chemistry.
Well, chemistry is fascinating. If I've managed to inspire an interest, then I'm honored. It's natural to be somewhat attracted to the more spectacular chemical reactions, fireworks and such. It's what got me into it in the first place, too.
If I wasn't so dumb, I'd be into it
Give
too.
me 10 more of them soaps, and I'll give you the recipe for something that blows up.
Cool.
Maybe I do need to withhold anything remotely dangerous for now. I haven't flipped through this one in a while. Lots of the experiments here aren't exactly academic. I've always been a trial and error type of person. Look, this page was burnt in a lab fire. Or was that Grace?
Man, can the next game be my time at Atara so we can romance Haru in school? Why do you love chemistry so much?
I haven't really thought about that much. I mainly just like to look at things around me and just ask, how? How does that work? How did this happen?
Well, I guess mainline game, because the next one's supposed to be a mobile game or whatever.
Chemistry is the beauty of change. In a way, it's magic. But a magic we can analyze and understand. Sometimes when things interact, there's no reaction. But sometimes you just put the right stuff together, poof, you get fireworks. At the end of the day, it's really about the discovery. And the interesting history of it all. It's said that the carbon nanotube was discovered by an old world scientist who saw the structural concept in a dream. Sorry, I'm rambling. Oh, well, we've got it. Maybe you'll find these recipes useful too. Let me jot a few down for you. Now, let's see. Is there anything else I need to pack?
A gravity bomb, concealer, and a hand grenade. One of these things is not like the other. It's the LA dating sim with Haru, exactly. The last one is Fang's medicine.
Ah, Arvio gave me this the other day when we said goodbye. He's really thoughtful. I've actually been interested in Fang's medicine. He has a specialized composition. I tried analyzing it before, but I couldn't recreate it. I asked Arvio to help introduce me to Fang, but Dr. Fang politely declined.
Fang, you should have asked me. I'm pretty close with Fang.
Really? You know, you always impress me. You seem to be able to get along with anyone.
Yeah, it helps when I'm giving everyone stuff that they commission.
It takes a special type of person to be able to make friends so easily. It's just a shame I won't have a chance to get to know Fang anymore. Anyway, I'll keep these with me. I'll be glad if I can help someone out in Atara with them. Thanks for helping out. I think that's about everything.
Come on, food's ready. Get it while the getting's good.
Perfect timing. Let's go and have some food.
Logan, why is it all black and crusty?
That's what rooster meat looks like when it's cooked. Quit belly aching and try a bite.
Blech. I told you were burning it. You trying to kill me or something?
Yeah, a little bit of burn ain't gonna kill you, but starvation will. Now eat up, y'all.
Oh god.
So, what do you think?
Oh no. Flashbacks to childhood. Smoky would be a generous way to describe the flavor. A less generous way would be burnt. It's a little... not good.
Ah. Well, shucks. There goes my hopes of ever being a 5-star chef. You know, my pa never complained. Of course, everything tastes good after a long day on the trail.
It's the thought that counts. I appreciate you trying to cook for a change.
Well, we ain't on the trail. You could try adding salt, pepper, something. It's a disgrace to the animal turning them into charcoal.
Yeah, it's something.
Oh man, it's really sinking in. You're gonna leave me with this guy?
I'll get better at it.
It is funny to see that Logan's actually just kind of a dork. After this whole game of him being like this mysterious cool guy character.
It's okay. Look, Andy. These ones look fine.
Now let's just eat the ones you didn't burn.
Remember when I punted that beehive at you and you caught it?
It was an impressive catch.
I thought you'd just duck.
Well, I got you back.
Oh man, those peppers in my omelet the next day? That was not cool, man.
Could have been a lot worse. He didn't use Grace's Duvos peppers.
True, true. Alright, fine, we're even then. So, when you first met Grace, she kicked your butt, didn't she?
This whole scene has a slightly more different context when it's playing the mysterious investigation music that's currently playing.
We had a bit of a tussle. Had to make sure she was who she said she was.
Yeah? So who won?
I'd say it was more of a draw.
Aw, come on.
I bet people would pay good money for a rematch. Spar, of course.
Yeah, well, talk to Grace about it.
I wonder if you spar with Grace
What
if
do you
she's
think
actually
you'll do after schooling?
if she's actually kind of difficult to fight, or if she just like fakes that she's terrible at fighting.
I haven't given it much thought.
Obviously you're coming back to join the gang again. Duh.
That would be my first choice.
Always a place for you here, brother.
I know. And thank you.
Should I give Haru his gift? Give the
You
gift!
got me a gift? Goggles. This is so thoughtful. Thank you. I'll wear these whenever I'm doing experiments, and my eyes will be grateful.
Oh,
Haru, looks like the builder really cares about you too, huh?
Oh, I got you a present too. Here's 3 jars of jam. They're real tasty. I know you got a long trip, so you can eat them on the train. Grandma Vivi always says I should eat it with bread, but pro tip, it's way better just spooning it straight from the jar.
don't call me out, Logan. I heard that shit. Huh. Builder got you a gift. He hadn't even known you that long.
Thank you, Andy. That's really thoughtful. Here's something from me, too.
Haru, remember not to get too lost in your books, all right? Go out and make some friends too. Join the science club or something. And hey, maybe you'll meet a special someone.
You can't force love, though.
I ain't saying force anything. I'm saying just put yourself out there. Can't meet your soulmate if you don't leave the house.
Aw, Haru's afraid to talk to girls? Don't worry, pal. You're looking at a bona fide, one-of-a-kind, dead-to-rights lady killer.
I just hope the next line is Haru saying, "Why should I limit myself to girls?"
Oh, you mean yourself. As I recall, the first time you met Jasmine, she cried and ran off screaming.
What? I never told you that. I mean, you must have heard wrong. Nah, that were me. Must have been some other handsome guy.
Yeah, right.
Well, all I'm saying is, the greater point to be made is, when do we get to be a normal family, huh?
We don't. But we get to have a family. And you get to have a normal life from now on. Just ain't the normal you might have been thinking of.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna eat more of this burnt skewer.
Haru, brother, I dragged you into more muck than I ever could have imagined. You stuck by me the whole way. Now, you walk your own path. When you leave, never look back. This is your ride, and this is where Andy and I hop off. But no matter where you go, you'll always be kin.
Logan, I never regretted a single moment.
Don't forget me.
It's getting late. Haru's got to get his train tomorrow morning, so let's call it a night.
Thanks for coming. I guess this isn't quite goodbye yet. See you tomorrow?
Alright, bye-bye. That was cool. So many of the characters are leaving. I mean, Haru was never added to the list, of course, so it's slightly different, but... Alright, so... What's the fastest way out of here? I guess going back over here. Yeah. Also, Haru gave me compressed cookies. Dry food that is essential for walking in the desert. Light and easy to carry. Even a small piece can keep you full for a long day. I see. Haru giving us hardtack. I want out of here. Bye-bye. Okay. We're good. And now we go home. And you've been doing your tasks over here. I got some water and some scorpsters. Harvest. And probably mushrooms. There we go. Alright, I think it's just nighttime. See Haru off tomorrow and all that. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye, Haru.
He's a tough kid. Didn't look back. Let's head back. Ain't nothing to get from waiting around here.
Haru and Grace, both gone. Are we even bandits anymore?
Bandits? Oh, don't say that, Andy. I'm still here. We're fearsome bandits, right? Haru's just gonna study and come back even fearsome-er. Knowledge being power and all that. Which reminds me, you got classes later.
I don't want to go to school.
I thought you warmed up to studying. You're always saying you want to be smart like Haru. We better run. I gotta try and make this guy stop crying.
Look at Logan, the parental figure.
My dog ate my home.
Hey, Fang. Oh, you have the hood up. Interesting. Hi.
I've slept on it. I will accompany you for today. Remind me of your plan.
Just follow me.
Yes. I'd like to know the plan.
Ever heard of whack-a-mole?
Whack-a-mole? I know of moles. What is whack? I am interested.
What is whack?
Then let us go see the moles.
We'll show you what's whack. Hey, where's Marl was supposed to be delivered today? There you are. Recall? Oh, look at that speed! 4-star speed and stamina? Or Merle. Yeah. Come here. Look at my goat. I love them. Okay, this is on. There's still a bunch of these in the food tank. I'm gonna put more in there. Come here, you. Alright, let's go. Fang, are you coming? You're not gonna ride with me like everybody else does? Oh my god, look at that. Look at us go. This is great. I love this. Alrighty. Fang's just gonna teleport behind me. It's fine.
I see now. Our purpose is to hit the moles. And then eat them?
Yeah, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Hunters must eat what they kill. When X and I were on the streets, we had no choice. We ate them. It was terrible.
The moles? You ate some moles?
Are you alright?
You were homeless?
Yes. When I was young. It was just X and I. It's a long story. Another time.
Hey, Larry.
My mouth didn't want to open, but my body ached. I never wished to harm another living being. Let's not speak of this further.
Maybe we shouldn't play?
This is what you wanted. I will accompany you. The moles bring bad memories. But
We picked the worst game possible.
it's not important to forget. I can't forget.
Can we at least tell Fang that they're not real moles?
Now it doesn't matter. Those memories can't hurt me anymore. These moles,
There we go.
they're not real. Can't hurt us either.
You made it sound like you thought they were real.
Then I will hit them with you. If that is what you want. Teach me.
Oh, look at Burl. Okay. Use skill. Bonk. I don't remember what the skill does. Does it hit like all the ones around you? Might be what it does. Oh no! That one stunned me. No, not the time slow. Actually, that helps me out. Haha. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to hit. Boom. There we go. Okay, I think I'm gonna beat Fang. Possibly. Okay, wait, Fang's killing it now, though. That one was worth double points. Eat it, Fang! Exit.
You won. Good. I'll do better next time. Increased heart rate.
Me too. That's a side effect of gaming.
I see. Seems abnormal in some way. Perhaps now is a good time for fireworks? I heard they are a sight to see. Let us light them.
Okay, you want to go see some fireworks? We can do that. Where exactly? I'm guessing that's like all the way over there. So I should probably just go to the Akmal station. Yeah, it's at the normal fireworks spot. Okay. Okay, it looks like it's just for one person. Interesting. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference anyway, because they just teleport behind me, so that's fine. But weird. Hmm? Wait, we didn't do this with Amira, did we? Different people like different colors. The number of fireworks you have left, place the fireworks however you like. When you're ready, light the fireworks, try to impress your partner. What? I made a smiley face. I'm gonna make a tongue sticking out too. There, beautiful. Good. And maybe a nose in the middle. Okay, cool. Just light them. Yay, it's upside down, but it's a smiley face sticking his tongue out.
I have seen these before. Can't remember clearly, though.
Maybe with your parents?
That's right. With my mother. And him. We watched a fireworks show. It was an otherwise nice day. Except for... things were about to change. That's enough. For now, I'm feeling a bit fatigued. May we sit by the oasis for a bit?
All right, come on. You're gonna have to sprint over there, though. Sorry about it.
Sitting here, I do feel at peace.
I love relaxing
I
here.
find being anywhere with you to be relaxing. I've learned that meeting like this, spending this time together, this is called dating, is it not?
Oh, I would say so, or haha, no man, we're just hanging out. Oh no. Oh no, I mean, I know which one I gotta say, but... Ah man, we're just hanging out.
Indeed, whatever this is, I have enjoyed it. Do you remember the book you gave me? The Eagle in the Valley. I read many stories with my mother. After she passed, that one is all I thought about. I was the eagle in the stormy valley. Lost. Alone. Abandoned. On my own. Too weak to carry myself away from the clouds. When I could, I flew here. But the clouds followed. I despaired. Cold. Always cold. Until you. For the first time since then, I felt warmth.
It's the whiskers and the hard eyes. It has that effect on everyone.
The clouds are still here. They will never leave. But now, I can feel the sun shining through. I don't feel cold. Not anymore. And I won't. As long as you are here. My friend. My truest friend.
I kind of wanted you just to say builder. Yeah, this is a sweet one. At least we had a nice best friend scenario because yeah, I'm not intending to date you, but that's still
Right.
nice that I can be there
Time
for you,
flies.
Fang.
I must return. Let us make a habit of this. See you tomorrow.
Friends are extremely important too. I can now hang out with Fang. Wait, you had to wait that long just for the opportunity to hang out? Yeah, they make you work for Fang. Hey, unsure. Howlett told us that before the Gigas were at peace for us, then they weren't, and now one of them is. It's confusing.
Catch you
Okay,
later.
bye-bye. Come on, Merle. I can't ever hear this name without thinking of the stupid asshat from Walking Dead, but, you're still a very cute goat. So your name's Larry, and you're a giggler. That's right. And your brother's name's Gary? What's your pa's name, Barry? No, Gary is my cousin. My sister is Carrie. I have 39 siblings. They are 39, and I thought my family was big. We're just 13. Don't you have 3 brothers? That's 4 brothers, including me, and 9 sisters, plus 7 cousins, but I don't count them. Heck, I start counting. I've been around these parts so long, everyone's my family. And counting it this way, I reckon now I'm a winning. Huh? Humans count families this way? Well, we ain't family, we family, you know. You're Vivi over at Taylor Made. I've known her all my life, and her family are mine. Heck, now you're in town, you're one of our own. This, you should call him Uncle. Old Uncle Coop sounds good. Uncle Cooper. I wish Daddy had been an option. That's more like it, partner. Truth be told, I didn't take too kindly to lizard folks before, but recent events have turned my worldview upside down. As long as you done put more scribbles there on the side walls of our city or attack my yak mail for no darn reason, you're all right by my book. Well, there you go. Cooper being accepting. Aw, the years. 13 siblings and 7 cousins. This is now Alabama Kingdom Hearts. Fundamentalist Kingdom Hearts. Surprisingly unracist Cooper. It's nice, you know? Yeah. I love my goat. I love my goat so much. Okay, so I don't really think I need to do much these other places besides potentially just make some more things. Just throw some more in here. So yeah, I think we're kind of just good. Yeah, alright. I think we go nap. I could go get some silver. There's a pretty high level commission sitting over there. What is that? A drill arm. Oh, not too much though. Not enough to tempt me, I'm sorry. I think I just sleep. I'll probably need silver soon, so I will need to go back into the mines, but we don't have really much else to do today. Hey! Completed my assignments. There we go. I did notice screen tearing when I was in the house. What is going on with this? My VSync is on. Don't know why it would be doing screen tearing at all. Try turning it off and back on again. Alright, so there's another thingy over here. Is that really all that's going on today, though? Oh my god. Truly? Okay, we do need more iron scrap, so I'm gonna throw that in there. Okay. What is this down here? This has got to just be a cutscene. Yeah, probably with Larry. Yep. Monsieurs, I have brought the pie. It was made by the magnifique Lumi. Her cooking is only surpassed by her beauty. Very well, Captain. We shall begin the meeting. X, Larry, Ged, and Captain. What is happening? That they're having a meeting. Should I listen in? Stay and listen. How are you fitting in? I haven't seen you in a while, President Larry. It's Larry now and, Ow. Oh, mon cat. Sounds like Larry is having some problems.
Thank you.
You're too kind, cat, but no, I shall not bother the Civil Corps with my matters. I'll shoulder my burden alone. You see, tourists are coming to the saloon just to see me. I feel like a sandfish out of sand. Larry, mon lizard companion, do not suffer these fools alone. Do not estimate to tell us how we can help. Yeah, X is like, yeah, screw them. Capitan, your words are so powerful, it makes me, my art beg for connection. Oh, Lumi, why do you play with my heart so? Were I not a mole in love? You're still young. Love will wait for you. Do not despair. Otherwise you may grow old and become like me, a lizard alone. Zena! Larry! Ow. Oh, correct, Capitan. We need to control ourselves. The cat speaks wisdom. We should listen well. Yeah, there's nothing to gain from weeping. Squark, eat now. Squark indeed. Very, very squark. I love my goat. I love my goat so much. Whee! And up here. Okay. Boom. Water world. I want water. I want more water. 75 water. That's pretty good. Tip to tap to tip to tap to tip to tap. Alrighty. Holy explosion of resources. Okay, what do we need to make over here? I have enough to make a few more. Let's make some manganese steel bars. And I probably need more of those granite tiles. Well, I have 16 of them. Kind of running out of things to make. So much stuff uses iron, I swear. Silver. I'll make some more of the white copper. Sure. There's limestone bricks. I should probably use some of those too. But yeah, I think once again we just kind of wait. Unless I want to go to the mine. I guess. I will go buy... You know what? We can go do that. I'll go buy some bars from over here. And some ore from, what's-his-face. But I don't really have much to do. These days, so much of the stuff is automated. I don't really have that much to do if there's not quests in a day. Can you please move, Peck? So I can get into the door? Thank you. Or are you just standing in front of the entryway? Alright. Copper... I'm actually good on. 10 AM too. Iron is what I want. Wee. Alright, now I'm out. We can make some more manganese. There you go. We'll hold off. I'll keep the rest of this ore for the moment. Just so I can kind of build up a supply. And adjust as I need. Okay, we're going to sleep at the late hour of 9:40 AM. Install the notice board. There we go. Finally. So I have the opportunity to do the thing. Okay, white copper's done. I'll make some limestone bricks. And... let's make more of the zinc, I guess. We're gonna constantly need that stuff now, probably, so... okay, who gave me what? Cooper, meat, thanks. Delivery box, got a bunch of ore. God, remember when I was like constantly just swamped with side quests? Now look at us. There's the bus station, eh? Thank you, Mian.
Looking good, builders. This is gonna end up being one of the most used structures in Sandrock. I guarantee it.
I'm looking forward to it. Sandrock is finally on the up and up.
You know it.
Hey, and I got new boots. What are my new boots? Are they good? Yes. Yes, they are. Cool. Actually, I think I like those than the current ones I'm wearing. My current ones look like Crocs. Oh, yeah, that's way better. Especially with this. Beautiful. I look great. Now we got another little thing over here. What are you doing all the way over here, Magic Mirror? And I'm gonna buy some more water, too. Just because while I don't have anything else to do today, I might as well just load up on this kind of stuff. There we go. Watch out, VV! This is Blue Moon. Larry? Yup. Hey, Larry.
Greetings.
Cooking boss is not here today, so I am doing the cooking and serving. They have been looking at me strangely. I'm worried that I will offend them somehow. Could you give these dishes to them? Yeah, no problem. Thank you, strong human. Here are 3 dishes. They were ordered by those 3 tables over there. Anyone can cook. Shy customer. Ordered the meat dish. Thanks. How's it taste? Good. And you ordered cold dish. Just like a Yule roll? Thank you. By the way, there's some kind of giggler in here, but I didn't see anyone. I heard there's some kind of giggler, but I didn't see anyone. Actually, they're the chef. What, really? It's delicious, isn't it? Larry's one heck of a chef. Got a name and they speak our language? Wow. Whatever, this smells so nice. I want seconds. Boss, step aside. Cooking mama. Yeah. Stir fry? Here you go. One heck of a dish. Where's the chef? I want to tell them to their face how much, I love it. Pass on your kind words. Thank you. With cooking like this, I reckon they must be one heck of a person. I finished helping Larry. Should I really leave? Finish helping. Oh, I was walking towards the door. Whoops.
Thank you.
Strong human. What did the customers think of my cooking? They thought it was great.
Hmm?
Customer wants to meet me because I can cook, but what if I scare them? No. It's fine, I'll go with you.
Thank you.
Let's meet the customers. Ah, so you brought the... Lizard man, this is the chef that cooked my meal? Yup. Well, I'll be. Introduce yourself. Customer, please don't be alarmed. I am Larry. I'm a proud giggler from the Eufaula. Temporarily living in Sandrock at the moment. Glad that you like my dish. Oh, I love it. Apologize for my outburst earlier. You just surprised me. I grew up thinking you're all monsters. I seem to have been taught wrong. Your food is delicious, and you seem like you're a good person as well. Wasn't Sandrock just full of surprises? I've even met a giggler chef. What next? A talking mole?
Thank you.
Thank you for your compliment. Please enjoy your meal.
Sandrock will rule the world.
Strong human, you have helped me once again. Thank you. I shall return to work. I will not forget this. Hey. Yeah. Is everyone working on or doing while they watch? Paint today was rough, so I'm just watching from a cozy spot. Yeah, I had an okay day today. It was finally got to get back to the gym, so that was fun. But glad you're getting to kind of decompress with the stream. Okay, still think that's kind of it. Like, unless I want to go farm materials that I may or may not need, that's kind of it. Let's do some of these. Let me get my coffee beans. Wait, why can this one hold 50? Wait, I did, yeah, I did upgrade that one, yeah, but then I was like, it's not worth it as an upgrade, it kind of sucks, actually. How many of these do I have? 26. Acacia wood planks, 28. Oh, hey, you want meat buns. Katori is asking for something, not Hattori. I think I just want to make more of these. Possibly make some of these. And then, yeah, that's working over there. Can't I give you a second queue item now? Because if I can, I want you to make granite tiles. Yes, I can. There we go. Hey, Chris. Welcome in. Iron scrap, ceramic scrap. Let's do the titanium on you, and let's do iron and advanced mechanical on you, and I will also add ceramic to you. Okay, I think it's nap time. Going my taxes, so woo. Tax season is always extra annoying for me. Because not only do I have to get the tax stuff from, like, multiple things, but I always get emails saying, like, oh, file your taxes, you gotta file your taxes. But you can't actually file North Carolina taxes until, like, pretty late. So, I usually just start doing it then, but I still get all the emails talking about it. Then I'll proceed to forget about doing my Berkheimer. Hey! It's the bus. Bye-bye. Mint is cool, yeah. I like mint.
Looks like the road to Portia is finally open for business. A direct route that only takes a day's drive. This is going to mean big changes around here.
We should be getting in some of their imports any day now. Could open some doors for you.
Should open a lot of doors for everyone. We'll have new produce, like the Portian fragrant apple, cheaper imports for grain, water, and a lot more.
I heard Portia's already finished their new South Block project. They're really looking to expand trade with us.
Oh my god, 41 power stones?
Not to mention, I bet we can expect to see a bit more of your pal Mint, eh, Director?
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, Archie?
Indeed. The comfort of the long-distance seating combined with Sleepyhead's infamous proclivity for napping, it's almost too perfect.
Everything's up for Sandrock.
And it's all thanks to you all. We wouldn't be having this conversation without all of your amazing work getting us here.
Hello, cheap water.
You're right. We're about to have all the water we need, and then some. Life is certainly about to become a lot less worrisome at the very least.
Until something else happens.
Plus, understanding where our oasis water comes from now, well, we can get by if need be.
Still no reason to ever stop conserving water, if you ask me. Whatever the case, I can promise you all one thing. Good things are on the horizon.
Can't argue with that. Let's mosey.
Wait. With its task completed, the mobile suit may require a diagnostic checkup, as well as some repairs.
Oh, well, Don't you worry about that. By the by, my guys just wouldn't shut up about how great that thing is. You two really did a bang-up job making that thing. She runs like a dream and purrs like a kitten.
I was looking to inquire upon the future storage location of the suit.
Yeah, Chi.
Oh, right. Sure, yeah. We'll just have it dropped off at your place.
Yes!
Yes! So happy. Alright. Call my mounts. Hello. Oh yeah, and then I gotta remember to pay my per capita for my burrow. That has to be done in person? Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. What do you mean? Let me buy. There we go. Oh no, I don't want that many. Collecting machine goods completed. Bowl, the explosion. Trudy. We're happy to announce that the Road to Porsche project is now complete. This is all thanks to the hard work of Heidi's team, Quasi, Commissioner Way, Mr. Musa, Mint, and everyone else that worked on it. We will be having a send-off ceremony at the bus station today to send off our first bus to Porsche. Come one, come all, the city's getting better. Opening this new trade route will affect some of our prices as well as bring new goods. So... there's all thanks to the hard work of everyone else. Having a send-off ceremony at the bus station today to send off our first bus. But I guess that's the cutscene I saw. Oh my god, they really didn't include me on. No, Mian. Oh my god. No. So how are these things doing for actually getting me water? Yeah, I mean, even with 4 of the damn super ones, it's still not enough. My god. I don't need more seeds. I don't even need more produce. I don't even really need to be keeping up with the farm now. I'm just doing it because it's like a ritual at this point. Good, that means I can leave work early if you don't need produce. Thank you. Okay, you're gonna say that we don't have enough water soon. I mean, honestly, I would have like an entire field of these things. If I could. Oh my god. It feels hard to just find places to fit them in at this point. Alright, back to sleep, I guess, until things happen. Because we just had the first send-off for that, so I don't know why they sent me a letter considering they just teleported me over there for the cutscene anyway. Ah, there's a fireside today, though. Acacia... do have a fair few of those. God, I'm just so good on money right now, though. I'm going up there anyway. Don't forget the meat buns? What about meat buns? I didn't accept that commission. Katori was only going to give me like 400 goals. Silver, limestone. Sandstone, granite. Blah. Let's make those. The manganese, and then some more of the chromium. And then here... make those. Okay, so... we just complete those two things, and we do have a fireside today that I'm gonna have to get to, so I probably will go to the mines today. Sorry it took me so long to write you. I kind of got caught up. How's everyone in Sandrock? I've settled into a Tara life again, jumped right back into that busy lifestyle. I've been telling all my professors about the archaeological situation in Sandrock, especially the relics we got from the oasis in the northern ruins. All kind of made my head spin again. Well, that's about it so far. Just wanted to get in touch again. If anyone asks, tell them I'm doing great. Grace. Did your report go well? Or maybe you said your boss interviewed you when you get back to Tara. That must have been nerve-wracking. Hope everything went smoothly. Yeah. Can't finish my taxes till my uni sends my 1098. I'm trying to figure out why I'm getting a PA refund. That never happens. Completion of the road to Portia, alongside all that Sandrock's overcome. I think it's high time for the city to look towards the future. Decided to put together a meeting to discuss where we go from here and how we can continue to realize the dreams laid out by our predecessors. I want to therefore invite you to an important developmental meeting alongside the other industrious citizens of Sandrock. Dinner will be provided by Sound Hall, and we will discuss our plans for the future. Please come by the Blue Moon tomorrow evening. Okay. Pa and I read in the paper that Sandrock opened the road to Portia. That's wonderful. That means Sandrock is really getting better and better. Heard there was an incident with some monsters during construction. Mayor Trudy told me in her letter that you weren't hurt. You need to be more careful. Don't worry, the monsters didn't hurt anyone. The reports are just exaggerated. The monsters appeared, but no one was hurt, and we even got rid of the monsters without harming them. Well, except for the ones I super murdered. Except for those. Yeah, I don't know how taxes are going to work out for me this year. It's always a weird time, because this is the same time that my bonus comes. I wish they were a bit more spaced out, but what can you do? Yeah, I'm probably just going to not plant things soon. I don't need to, really. I could just go get more mushroom spores, because that seems to be like one of the most useful things. But I really just don't need to do this. I might just have them here for looks, and that's basically it. But I wonder if my robot would keep farming them. That would be annoying. I guess I could take it off if I'm not doing the farming anyway. Just remove that from your task list. Okay, so we're good. The two people I need to turn things into are like right here. There you are.
Thank you.
I can go get some acacia wood and stuff, I suppose. And more granite, because I do need more of that.
Hey there. Thank you.
Hey, got that done quick. Sure did. So yeah, we'll go back to the mine, grab the granite there and stuff, and then come back and take a nap, I suppose. Or no, you know what? We shouldn't do that today. We should do that tomorrow, because that's when the fireside is. I don't have to actually wait on anything today. So, oh, I do have news. I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but that hotline game that I talked about, that actually comes out, or comes, well, it finally appeared on the key mailing websites, and I requested one, so we'll see if I get it. Thought Fireside was the date? No, it says in the letter that it's tomorrow. Trudy said, come to the Fireside tomorrow. So, here's hoping. It'd be cool. It also says the average playthrough takes like 2 to 3 hours, I think, so... Yeah. There's nothing in the delivery box. I gotta put more water in you. Yeah, it comes out on the 16th. So tomorrow I'll play Monster Rancher, and it'll be the last time I play Monster Rancher for at least a bit, assuming I don't just finish it tomorrow, which I don't think I would. Then we'll play that and then be back to it. Alright, it's nap time. I feel like I'm running into water situations more often now because my pets aren't always going to collect water like I was having them do before. New date's been added. It's probably just telling me the time for the fireside. Okay, so let's calendar. Yeah, attend the development meeting at 16. Okay, so yeah, head for the saloon at 16, attend a development meeting at 18. Okay, so yeah. That's happening today, but we gotta waste time to get there. God, there's like so many just big breaks here that I'm just like... I don't know what to work on right now. It really is just like find something to do. And I'm mostly just like setting various things to make, and that's kind of it. Do have enough to make a bunch more silver wire. We still haven't even really used that for many requests yet, though. Let's make like 2 manganese steel blades just in case. I need some of those. Oh yeah, I never upgraded my tailoring machine. No, that's already fully upgraded. What was the thing I hadn't upgraded? This? Yeah, the forging machine. I needed 1 steel frame, which I believe I need cast iron rods for that. So let's make like a few of those. Okay. So we're done there. I don't think there's anything the mysterious merchant sells that I would want, but might as well check your inventory. Hey. Yeah. You sell the helper boxes. And just a lot of other stuff I don't really care about. Except the cat pictures are cool. But... Senior Snaps Cape? Rainbow Dinosaur Senior Cape? Fortunately, those things just give defense. Okay. I'm out. Bye-bye. Alrighty. I guess, were there any good commissions to grab? Oh yeah, no, I got you there. Kinda have you there too. Well, why? Fang wants heliconia nails? Sure. And Danby wants the cantaloupe. Okay. There's a thing to take care of. I haven't really seen Fang on these lists much at all. So that's kind of a surprise. Hey Heidi. Here's your zinc. Or titanium, sorry. And Danby's probably at the water place right now. Yeah. And there you are. Well, that's convenient because I can just get over there right now. Alright, and then we don't have to be back until, like 4, so. Hey, Danby.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Suppose if I really did want more seeds, I could just buy a shit ton of one of the types of seeds here. The raspberries don't even seem useful because I have yet to find something that uses them. But you can't buy the farming chip here. Does it even? Yeah, it does have the farming chip, I guess. I don't know what I would plant though. You only sell 10 of these, so it's not even super helpful. I'm good. Good timing as I blinked out and then heard that. Ah, Danby, there you go. You're welcome. I am sure. Yeah, farming definitely seems to have taken a back seat now to most other things, as if it wasn't already before. Have those things not come back yet? I guess not. I mean, the trees have, but not the other stuff. Still haven't even needed to use this for anything yet, but I think I've gotten a little bit ahead of the curve on the game now. Like, I'm collecting resources before they actually ask for them, so then when I get the quest, I just finish everything in one go and I'm good. Well, more emerald is nice. Undead grass? What does this give me again? Undead grass. I don't know if that'll ever be useful, but we got it. Cool. Honestly, I may be done with this, we may not even be able to have time to go into the dungeon by the time I get all of this stuff. Still haven't caught any of these new fish. God, I'm really glad I finished Born of Bread today, because now I only have 3 videos a day to record again, which is just fantastic. But it does seem like I'm gonna have basically a lot of these other things finish up around similar times, which is gonna be wild, because I'm gonna have to struggle to find things to play. But at least there's a lot of cool shit coming out in February. Very excited for February. Oh, I always hit the ball cactus when I don't mean to hit the cactus ball. Enjoying West of Loathing? Yeah, it's fun. I like it a lot. I'd always kind of heard about it, but never really paid much attention to it, so it's nice to finally give it a shot. I didn't realize what type of game it was at all. I thought it was just kind of like a humory game. I didn't realize it would lean so much into like, the like kind of character building and stuff like that. Okay, let's just go check on the house. See what other things. I guess let's go up here. I can buy some more ore from Rocky. Why do you all always just sit in front of the door? Makes it very annoying to get in here, you know? Like you're guarding something. What do you not want me to see? Rocky really hadn't refilled on much of that. You convince you to play Shadows Overloading at some point? I'm sure somebody will nominate it. Okay, is there anything else that needs to be fixed? We're good on that, we're good on that, we're good on that. I mean, let's... we don't need any more of that. I have the granite for the granite tiles, but let's just make some chromium steel. Put all my junk away. And those are being made. Wait, where are my blades? Did I already collect those? I was pretty sure I had manganese steel blades being worked on at some point, didn't I? It says I have 0. Oh, are they in the box? Yes, they are. I was about to say, I'm like, where are these things? I know I did it. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have you not do farming. So... Sign... Cultivate plants. I'm gonna take off. There you go. We can just leave them there like that. And it'll just be my nice pretty garden. It's just wasting water at this point. Okay. Let's just go and make sure we're at the blue moon in time, I guess. Everything's kind of done here, so... I was originally planning, depending on when Sandrock finished off, playing the Eastward Octopia thing. But I think after coming off of such a long life sim, I don't think anybody's going to want to see a life sim again. It does look like a cute game though. I might play it at some point. I also guess I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy VII Remake on probably just myself soon. Your choice, streaming mofo? This slot isn't. This slot is not my choice. My choice is infinite wealth, and that's gonna be that's gonna be taking up like the next 10 years of my life. The blue moon was where this was, right? I do get editorial oversight. I do get that. So, wait a minute. Calendar. Head for saloon. Attend a development meeting at 18. Okay. So, it gives me 2 hours to head there. Hi.
Hello.
Hey, I know you're always talking about this melon mousse, Trudy.
Oh, thank you.
At least you tried, thanks. Yeah, that's what I always say when Venti sends me that stuff. Place my new ad, I guess. Ooh, that's a good one. You know what? While we're over here... Can I upgrade anything interesting here? Let's see. Like you. That can't be upgraded again, it doesn't look like you. Oh, I can't upgrade the stable. I don't think there's much reason to, but... Yeah, I don't really think there's much to upgrade here. Could build a chicken coop, barn, a hutch, a simple sandfish pond, sand wall. Yeah. Just nothing. I mean, it's fine. I'm basically grasping at things to do right now while I just wait for the story to happen. We have hit that part of the game. Hey, Pablo. I was in Walnut Grove a few years ago and it almost didn't come back. You want some sand jujube cake?
Again?
There you go. Enjoy that. I just don't want all these food items in my inventory. Let's go sell some stuff at the Commerce Guild. I don't need all these Gungam X's. I don't need all these bombs. I still have this Yakmel calf that I think is probably starving from being in my bag for so long. So that feels bad. I think that's basically all I had to sell though. Probably dead. Poor thing. Okay, it should be starting soon, right? Owen? Owen, it's starting soon, right? I was told 1800. It was at 1600. I went in at 1600, nothing happened. 1600, nothing happened, and then it says 1600... 1800 is when it's supposed to happen, I guess. So 1600 is when you're supposed to head over here, but you're not actually there. There we go. So yeah. They give you 2 hours to head over here.
Good evening, everyone. It's nice to see so many wonderful faces here tonight. I wanted to invite you to discuss the future of Sandrock, without being crammed into the stuffy city hall this time.
Why am I beside Katori? Okay.
With the recent opening of the road to Portia, we have access to water like never before, as well as being able to finally increase our access to trade and tourism. All of this was only made possible thanks to the efforts of everyone here at our wonderful town. So, I would like to propose a toast to Heidi, to the builder, to everyone, to Sandrock.
To the builder. It's a shame we have no other builders in this town.
To Sandrock!
Tori's got a patently brilliant invention she wants to pitch to you on a used napkin. I mean, at least I'm not next to Cooper. He's still within talking distance, though, which is the uncomfortable part. That's what I don't like. Yeah.
Recently, I have been soliciting the opinions of Sandrockers regarding the future development of our town and infrastructure. This time, I'm glad to see everyone's excited about our future for once. We have a couple of proposals to go through tonight. So, without further ado, it is with great pleasure I introduce our wonderful Mian and Zeke to discuss theirs.
Mian, yay! Get up here.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity. Recently, I have been working with Zeke on a plan to plant a forest in the Eufaula outback that could block the sandstorms from Sandrock almost entirely. We've already demonstrated some success with the little woods near Gecko Station, but with portion water, we'll be able to scale up substantially. But I'm not the expert here, so Zeke can explain everything in more detail.
Logan's more in range, and he can take most of the talking. Poor Logan. Get Logan like a few extra hard yak milk, please.
Zeke?
Oh no, Zeke, it's okay.
Don't
I know, the
worry,
public speaking.
Just go over it like we rehearsed. You can do it.
Right. Sorry. Just a little nervous. Been a while.
I love Zeke.
The Eufaula out back in the north is, really big. It's got lots of land and sand. If we plant trees there, they can stabilize the terrain and stop the runoffs.
Economy?
This isn't some small project, though. It'll probably cost City Hall a lot of money. No, sorry. Didn't mean to say that.
Talk about how it'll help Sandrock.
Right. If we use more water from Portia, we should be able to maintain a large enough forest in the outback to lessen or even stop the sandstorms. We'll finally get a sustainable Sandrock.
And there you have it.
No more sandstorms?
A lot of money, says Owen.
Thank you very much for the presentation, Mian, Zeke. We've been discussing this possibility for a very long time. Now that we finally have the know-how and Mr. Musa's backing, we might just be able to pull it off.
Now wait a gosh darn minute, Trudy. Do you know how much money I invested in my sand wall? And you're telling me you're gonna make it so sandstorms don't happen? I don't know, that would make me feel like my sand wall investment was a little wasted. I say everybody just deals with the sandstorms.
Do you have a more detailed plan? What do we need to do first?
That wasn't Katori. The bubble was over Owen's head.
Oh, well, I guess I want to do a test planting on the outback sands first. The sand over there is drier, and the water table is much lower. For that, we'll need a small irrigation tower in the area.
Good idea with the test. I'll expedite a budget for that. Does anyone else have something to say about this proposal?
I'll build the irrigation tower. Great, I paid for my sand wall with my hard-earned gold. I can see Cooper agreeing with us.
Makes me
Cooper will
proud
be
to
all
see
over
a
it.
guild member being such a go-getter.
Yeah.
I knew I could count on you. I'll help out as well.
Thank you, Builder. Commissioner Way.
Thank you all. Now, on to our second proposal. Heidi, if you please.
Oh god, I just realized there's melon mousse on the table.
Good evening, everyone. To the natives here, do you remember Miss Bliss? Yeah, me too. She was the best darn teacher this side of the Alliance. And I am who I am today because she pushed me to always do my best. We don't have that for our children today. We haven't had a school since a sandstorm blew down the old one. I'd say it's about time we built a new one.
Miss Bliss put the fear of light in me.
Miss Bliss put the fear of light in me, says Owen.
Been sitting there the whole time since our old minister, whose name I shall not mention, took off. Pretty literally, her destroyed house is just sitting there. Perfect location for a school.
Yeah, great.
Wow, that's so great! When do we start the PTA? I'll volunteer for everything.
Can Elsie go back to school?
Pa, I ain't a kid.
You need to go to
Goes
school,
without
Cooper.
saying that I fully approve of this proposal as well. In fact, I've already submitted a job advertisement for a school teacher.
Yes.
This school project and the new forest will be our town's primary focus going forward. I think if we can achieve both, we'll finally get more people to settle here. Folks, we're really close now.
I don't know, Trudy. There's only room for one more person on the relationship list. Cooper can't read or write? Exactly, an excellent reason to go to school.
We stand ready to do our part, ma'am. Right, everyone?
Yep.
Go learn your letters, Cooper. Or maybe Cooper could teach a music class. It'd be great. Let's do it to it.
This team is so reliable. I feel like we could build anything if we put our minds to it.
Jens never praised me before.
This is going to be a lot of work. I'll spread out the assignments amongst us after I have a talk with Heidi. We'll all pitch in together and get that school looking like the pride of the Eufaula.
I never used to believe in good and evil twins, but here you are, proving us all wrong. Anyway, I hope the meeting was useful in letting y'all know a bit more about what's in store for us. I'm still open to more proposals, so if you have ideas for Sandrock, please bring them forward. Let's do our best for our city-state. So let's leave it there for tonight. Everyone, eat up. Owen went out of his way to give us a real feast for tonight. And remember,
Conserve water!
Cooper needs to go to school to learn what acceptable talking length is? True. Hey, RVO.
Ah, I heard you found Fang's favorite book. What was his other favorite? The alphabet book? Get it? Because he named his bird X? Well, I'll show myself out.
Cooper took offense to that, RVO, and now he is staring daggers at you. And to be fair, it was a really shitty joke, so I'm on Cooper's side, actually. He just got up out of his chair and looked at him.
Haru, I'm really going to miss him. He even gave me the recipe for his concealer and sunscreen. He said I can make them myself in the future. But I feel like it really means he's gone.
Katori, get off of the table! Why is Katori doing a dance for everyone? Why is Katori doing a dance for No, Katori, that's not this kind of, no! Stop it! Oh no!
And so, my fellow Sandrockers, I begin my proposal as many famous proposals have begun, with the beginning. Someone once told me that the dictionary defines beginning as the point in time or space at which something begins, or something like that, and I believe that time is now.
Katori needs the money. She's broke. What do you expect? You know, fair. Earn your coin, girl.
Friends, Sandrockers, countrymen, lend me your ears. For too long has our train station stagnated in development. Sure, we gave it a touch-up when Musa came by, but how long has that been? And certainly if Musa likes trains, everyone should like trains.
For it was 7 minutes ago
Oh,
that
God.
I began to have a dream.
Oh no.
That of a new attraction being
Cooper,
birthed
please.
quite literally unto our fine citizens. An attraction with the power to revitalize attentiveness towards our town.
Oh god, this is going worse than I could have ever imagined.
And so I say, ask not what trains can do for you, but what you can do for trains.
The answer is simple. We somehow crossbreed the martle duck and the yakmel in order to produce the super flying yakmel. We ain't gonna lose to them winged buffaloes up north.
Oh.
What you can do for trains being, agree to my proposal of building a high-speed bullet train for Sandrock.
And Cooper went straight for the animal husbandry.
In addition to being a spectacle, this bullet train will produce milk on a level never before conceived by imagination.
Yes, just imagine the joy of traveling to and from Sandrock riding on a super yakmel.
I think you two confused each other.
What'd you say? Hey, that's my idea.
What's the big idea there, pal? I'm speeching over here. You got your train speech and my yakmel speech.
What do you mean? I was just minding my own business when you got your yakmel in my train speech.
I like Jensen's idea.
Well, thank you. But I don't do it for praise. I do it for the trains.
What in the... I say, what in the heck did you just say? Maybe you didn't hear me.
Oh, God.
Don't fret. I can go again. From the top.
Please, God, though.
Well, wait a sec.
Back to me. Here's my plan. Way I figure, we just give that science fella a bunch of shiny discs, and he'll invent a machine that does what I want. Then a builder will build it. That's how it always works, ain't it? He just invents whatever is convenient at the time.
Cooper, please don't knock down the walls of this video game. All right, let's cool it.
Well, regardless, I think I'm not too big to admit that a giant, super flying yakmel, it's a pretty good idea, if you think it's possible.
Pebbles run. Pebbles is frozen in fear, like a deer in headlights.
Well, as they say, when life gives you lemons, you crossbreed them and make super lemons. And shucks, maybe I was a bit too hard on you there, partner. Sure, a bullet train. Why not? I mean, sounds a bit violent, might throw a couple folks off, but me myself, I enjoy a good bullet that's in the right place. Put her there.
You know, I got one of them bullet vibes at home. Okay.
Wow. To finally earn the respect of my next door neighbor after all these years. Put her there. Let's both practice our speeches together.
God damn it. Pebbles, you should run. Pebbles, you should run.
Logan, did you get to talk to Trudy about that outpost idea?
Oh, yeah. I saw you talking to Trudy before the meeting. How'd it go?
She's still thinking about it.
Huh? What do you mean she's thinking about it? Spit it out, Logan.
Well, she didn't outright say yes. She asked me what I want to do. I said protect Sandrock, hunt monsters, maybe get a lookout tower built. She said, sure, write up a proposal.
Sure? That means yes! Good going, Yak Boy.
Yeah. Glad Trudy liked your idea. Somehow you don't seem all that pleased, though.
Thing is, writing up plans? I ain't good at that.
You don't want to write it? I guess I could try. Although, my handwriting has been the subject of criticism at times.
Just let Owen do it. Owen's perfect.
Come on. You guys are overthinking it. Just write exactly what you mean. Trudy wouldn't ask you to write something up if she wasn't seriously considering it. And who knows, you might even find that writing out your ideas will give you new insights.
Well, when you put it that way, yeah, all right. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Let me know if you need help.
Okay, that one was much shorter than Cooper's, which makes sense.
Rocky, now that we're getting a school, we'd better get prepared. I'm so excited.
I think this is the only time I've ever seen Rocky and Danby interact. But it makes sense, considering you're the only two besides Trudy that has a kid that would be in school.
Getting prepared. Getting prepared for what?
Oh, you know, textbooks, study materials, stationaries, and it's never too early to start greasing up some connections. I'm gonna start writing to the Vincent Design Institute's admissions office.
Alright, Haru isn't here. Yeah, sadly.
Oh, yeah. That sounds, cool. Say, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't your baby not even out yet?
Andy exists? Yeah, but... I mean, I guess... this is a parent meeting. I guess the closest thing to a parent Andy has is... Logan? I guess? Unless you meant Andy could be Logan's planner, which I don't think I would trust Andy with that.
Rocky, Rocky, Rocky. There's no such thing as too early. Most parents of children at Pebble's age already got their kids' education all planned out. It's much easier to win the race if you get a head start, don't you know?
Win the race?
There's no rush.
Eh? No rush?
Well, maybe what our friend is trying to say is, sometimes you just gotta let kids be kids. When I was growing up, I hardly had any time for myself. Sure, I want to give Pebbles all the best opportunities and stuff, but, one of the best opportunities out there is just being a kid.
Damn straight, Rocky. Very well put.
I see. How could I begin trying to control someone else's life when I barely have control over my own life?
Well, I wasn't saying that exactly.
Okay, cool conversation from Rocky, actually. And the final one. Uh-oh.
How you holding up, Cat? Not like you to be so quiet at meetings like this. What gives?
I mean, did you miss the part where she was on the table?
Yeah, I've got some ideas, but I'm just mulling them over a bit. You know, not everything has come up spades for me lately. I'm thinking I need to slow down and think things through first.
Character development?
Need a friendly ear?
All right. Let's see. I've been thinking about my entrepreneurial career so far, and...
Go on.
You remember how I always talk about Katori World, right? It's always been my dream to... I actually wanted to pitch the idea to Musa, you know? But when I was talking to him while he was in town, something he said stopped me. He questioned if I was fully committed to my business. I wanted to answer, of course I am, but then I'm not so sure. And that got me thinking.
Character development for Katori. Wow. Hell has frozen over.
My entire goal coming out here was to create a better life for my son. But I sure am doing a terrible job at it.
You have a son? That's such a mean thing to say. Oh, God. I've got it. You have a son?
See, that's the point. Not only am I not doing that great with my businesses, I'm also not able to see my son grow up. But I'm afraid that I'll never have time for my son anymore, or that whatever I try next will fail and you'll all be in for a big disappointment. That's why I didn't give Trudy anything this time.
Oh, Cat, you just take your time. You'll figure it out. We'll always be here, ready to lend a hand.
Thanks, guys. I needed the pep talk.
Wait, why are you even here? You didn't even say anything. Wade just listened. It was just like, oh, wow, interesting, yeah. That was it. Now Jensen's getting on the table. Uh-oh. Alright, we might have to stay for this show. The Jensen train is leaving the station. Oh my god. Okay, well that was a great that was a great little thing there. Alright. Let's go see what else we can get into. Hello, Trudy.
You know, lately, I've been thinking about Matilda. Although she was a Devosian agent, she used to be kind and pleasant to everyone. Her speeches at the fireside chats were often inspiring. At the time, I was envious. I thought, that's what a mayor should be.
You're the real mayor of Sandrock.
Thank you. It's not an easy job, but I'll always try to be the best mayor that the Sandrock citizens deserve.
They did some like interesting stuff with Trudy because like although Trudy never actually comes out and says it until this particular point, there were a lot of instances in the game where they clearly were showing that Matilda was just cutting Trudy off and Trudy was like felt awkward and didn't feel like she could say anything about it, but they never talked about it. But here you get a little bit more context for that.
Anyway, even though I don't approve of Matilda's actions, I can still learn from her qualities. I think in the future, I need to be more confident when communicating with our citizens, so that they can be assured that things are getting done. I have a lot of room for improvement in this area. I'll work hard and figure it out.
Good for you, Trudy. And now you don't have Matilda there to just cut you off, which just completely messes up your train of thought and makes you anxious. Alright, so this has got to be like Zeke. Yeah. Makes sense with Mion's proposal. Hey Zeke, so do you just sleep in like the wheat? I think you have a house next door.
Because usually Trudy handles all the talking in a presentation.
Oh, that was it? Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Owen, for taking time to admire my astronaut. Alright, home. I think that's it. Yeah. Let's get home and see what we wake up to tomorrow. Posture check. Let me grab this. And posture check. Alright. That stuff's going, we're still good. And a stretch. And a hydrate. Get the trifecta. Alright. Ba-da-ba-bum. Okay. I mean, I still don't really need that much money, but I suppose the option's there. Fiber. And fiber. And then these have like 4 left each. I'll just throw some more zinc on there. Alright. Hi, Katori and Justice. What are you two here for? I guess you wanted to hang out? Partner, let's do both our keep these main streets clean, both literally and metaphorically. City Hall gave us a couple of big projects last night. I had some time to analyze what we need to do. The details are below. For the forest in the Eufaula Outback, since you were asked to do the irrigation tower, that's what you'll get. Here are 2 diagrams for tower support and tower container. Luckily Zeke had them on him because I don't know where Director Chi is. He's supposedly somewhere in that spaceship ruins. After you're done constructing the structures, please install them on location in the Outback. While you're there, you can help Zeke plant trees if you want, not required. For the school, I would like to ask you to help build the school clock. Again, because Director Chi is not available, I have on me an old clock diagram it'll have to do. Please give it to Heidi's team when you're done. We'll also be helping them with materials if you're interested in helping out with that. I'll be posting your related commissions on the commission board starting today. Make sure you don't push yourself too hard. Okay, water from Portia mission start, a green wall start. 28th of this month is our very own running of the Yakmel. Suddenly felt like giving me sugar fried chestnuts. Thank you, Andy. Alright, so I need steel frame, which I can quick build. And then I need you, which I can quick build. So that's the irrigation and tower frame done. Where are you at? Irrigation tower frame. Boom. And then I need 3 iron plates, which are not here. They are here. And I had none of them, so I'll make 17. Cool. So those will make, and then we'll be good. So I just need to talk to Zeke for the green wall thing. By the way, do I have enough for... No. I certainly do not. Alright. We could get the final expansion at some point, but wow, it really doesn't feel like I need it. I mean, if you had the stable for sure, but otherwise, oh my god. I thought you were actually in your house. I was like, are we finally gonna get to see Zeke's house? Hi.
Oh, hey. You here to help us do some planting? To be honest, I'm a bit nervous. I'm really not sure how well our algae will perform out here. Even though it's all sand, there's still a difference between the soil here and those at the Little Woods. There are always unknown factors. Pa's right. Fighting against nature is a Sisyphean task.
Will the forest really stop sandstorms?
I've read some very old records from the old world, even before the corrupted age, that told stories of how communities on the edge of encroaching deserts planted vegetation to reclaim the land.
Maskman is visiting? Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a lot of cool stuff that I want from Maskman these days. Less exciting than it used to be.
While they never talked about the technical details, they, do mention tangible changes to the local climate, including less sandstorms. Anyhow, Trudy, Meon, Don B, and Burgess have all been here preparing seeds, straws, and everything else we need. I can give you some if you have time. You can plant some yourself. Our goal for this experiment is to plant 100 trees. It'll be a good start, and we can get a lot of valuable data.
Okay, 50 biocrust and 50 black saxel seeds. And you want me to go down there and do it. Luckily I do have one of the thingies. Yeah, I wish he got like cooler stuff as the game went on. Or just like stocked a small amount of like random rare resources. Like that, then it'd be more like, ooh, what's he got today? But it seems like his stock just is pretty similar most of the time. Alright. Look at how many trees we're gonna plant. So the biocrust is already down, I'm guessing. Yes. Okay. Boom. Well, this won't take too terribly long. Not with my super farming. God, playing this just made me realize how many life sims I missed out on too. Like, I still never got to Paleo Pines. And that looked really cool. I just never had the time for it. A lot of games release a lot of fast. Kind of wild. It is cool that we're reusing this location for the planting as well. And done. Boom, a green wall. Mission complete. I didn't actually have enough to fill it up, but cool. That's done, I guess. Come on, Merle. Let's skedaddle. Okay, so I think we're once again back to I don't really have much to do at the moment because I'm waiting on those 3 iron plates and I don't think they'd be ready yet. So yeah, definitely not ready yet. Okay, so I could just end the day. I wonder if I can sustain myself on the amount of silver that we currently have. Oh hey, my iron plates were just in there, never mind, I have enough. I forgot, yeah, you're just auto-collecting stuff constantly. Boom. The irrigation water tank. That looks good to me. And then I still have the other thing, I guess, too. It's floating. Install the irrigation tower. So, what about the other thing? Let's school. Yeah, I still need to make the clock. That needs... I have everything for it. Would you look at that? Wow, we are schmovin' right now. This auto builder is fantastic. I do love this thing. Gimme. Wait, Chi, you're supposed to be in the ship. Okay, so... Up there at the school... Isn't there a yak mail station up there? Where are you? There we go. Yeah, there is. Okay. Go install the clock. I can't believe how long Matilda's house just stood a burning heap. Oh, those trees are doing it.
Nice school clock. Thank you. We'll install it when the building's complete. With all the support we're getting, my team will bang this out in no time flat.
I'm looking forward to it. And I'm sorry about the low budget. Too much went into fixing the town after the Duvos occupation. Even though the Alliance agreed to help some, we still need to cover the upfront cost.
How is this gentleman floating? That's crazy. If we had builders like that, jeez.
It's okay. Even though we're going with the super economical plan, the school will still be safe, comfortable, and fine-tuned for children. Shame we had to throw out the original plan, though.
Jetpack? I don't see anything on his back. That just looks like a regular vest, unless it's got like little nano jetpacks. Also, he's been sitting up there for an incredibly long period of time, and the jetpack that we use in the mines runs out after a good amount. So he's either got a super battery in it, or he's about to fall flat on his ass.
Original plan? Well, just out of curiosity, can we see it?
Well, gosh, do we have time? I have it right here. Sure, why not?
Wow, this looks great! It's even better than when we had a tall sky. Why aren't we going with this one? Was budget really the only reason?
Yeah, I know Trudy's been racking her brain about how to come up with more money. But with the reforestation plan also taking up a chunk, we just don't have enough.
You win some, you lose some. I think just having a school is a good start. We can consider upgrading when we get more people moving here. Now, let's wrap things up.
I said,
Mion's choking! I think Mion has something to say.
I do, thank you.
Everybody's ignoring you, Mion, but I got you, gal.
Mayor Trudy, Heidi! In order to promote the betterment of our town through education, which I consider the most valuable investment there is, I hereby pledge to donate a sum of 500,000 goals.
Jesus! Oh, it's the money. It's the money from when Yan screwed you over. I was like, oh my god, where'd you have this money? But yeah, you just got it.
What?
What?
500,000?
Girl, the heck you get that kind of money? I know builders are well off, but still.
Oh, you guys didn't know? Turns out Yen had just been pocketing most of my income all this time. In the end, I got a huge settlement from the Commerce Guild. I've kinda just been sitting on the money for a while, and I never wanted to use it for anything. Until now.
Honestly, the craziest thing to me about Mian is she doesn't have, like, a base like I do. She has a house that's here in town that doesn't have a lot of space. I'm like, man, that must be cramped.
That Yan.
With this kind of funding, we can afford Heidi's original design and then some, right?
Well, I mean, they've already started working on the old one, you know.
Mian, we are very grateful, but This is a lot. Maybe you should take some time to think this over.
Mian trying to be in the spotlight. I'm donating too.
Woohoo! Builder Cruise investment fun thingy.
Oh, hold on. Let's not all rush into this.
Yeah, we're gonna make a university. Get used to it.
Mian, you've worked so hard for what you earned, and it was almost taken from you. I just think it's wrong for us to accept so much from you.
Huh? What do you mean? You won't accept my donation?
Been in her house, it's spacious, but like trying to sleep while you have machines hammering out steel plates? Sounds terrible. I mean, I guess I sleep too, but at least it's outside. I probably got good soundproofing for my house. But still. Yeah, I mean, I know I've been in her house. I said that before. It's just, it's wild to me that you can fit all of that equipment inside. The water tank and all that shit.
Trudy, if you don't take it, I'll just anonymously stuff it into City Hall's mailbox.
Heidi, how about this? How much would you need to carry out your original plan? Please, make a budget plan for me. Mian, on behalf of Sandrock City Hall, I officially accept your donation to the construction of a new school. We will only accept the budgeted amount and not a goal more. Furthermore, we'll do a breakdown of cost to make sure everything is accounted for. Heidi, Mian, do you accept?
No problem.
We truly thank you, Mian.
Great. Now that that's settled, I think we're going to need lots of new raw materials and assets. Builders, when I get everything planned out, I'll post them on the commission board. Be sure to keep a close eye on the board. I'm counting on you.
Guessing it's somewhere else, especially since she runs everywhere. That sounds like a pain in the ass. Also, I don't think they thought about it that much, and they probably just gave Mian a house and didn't think much about her giving as much space as me, the player character, has. But I was just pointing out how funny it was. I'm not looking into it too deep. Irrigation tower, let's go. So over here, boom. And where exactly is this getting installed? Is it just, oh yeah, it's just over there, I guess. Yeah, at the place. Guessing this is it because it's like 1,000 miles this way. Yeah. Small update, I've been looking at my giant, massive and legal copies of GBA games for a thing in the future and found out a lot of things. That's crazy. How do you sort them in the giant pile? There's an Elf the movie game on the GBA. Very wild. Please, Leafy, collect all of the street gum. You have to do it. The playthrough's not done until you collect all of the street gum. Bang.
Thanks for the help. It looks great. You're gonna end up being one of the best builders of our generation, aren't ya?
Who would play that? No sane person for sure. Kids. Or an elf superfan.
Anyway, if you want to also help us plant some trees, you can get some seeds from Zeke. Help yourself.
I've already done that. Already done. I'm killing it currently. I don't know if you've noticed. Let's see. Where's the actual exit at? I guess over here. It put me on this side. My pet completed its assignment. Hey Trudy. God, it must have been a... Well, you probably took a ride. It's the same person again? No idea. I think Leafy's making shit up again. What's that yellow marker? What yellow marker? You're talking about the one on the map? That's been on me forever. I mentioned it last time. It always is on me for some reason. Even though I don't have a main story quest right now. I think it's a bug. You know, like 100th rando seed? Person that wouldn't play a Dynasty Warriors game. There's a Dynasty Warriors game on the GBA? How does that even look? Oh my god, look at the commissions. Wait, I have 1 billion of these, don't I? There's gimme. 22 of these? Oh my goodness gracious. School signboard. I got you with the zinc. Oh my god, there's so many I can't even grab them all. Coffee beans. I'll go do these really quick. It's for a little bit of extra moolah, just in case, you know, the game hits me with a money check. I am the main story quest. It's me.
Thank you.
Okay. There is. I can't remember if I played it ever. Thank gods for emulation. It's fantastic. You're supposed to be in the dungeon, Chi. Still. You're supposed to be camped out there. With your rice cooker that I gave you and everything. I'm sure you knew about the Dokapon game on the GBA? Oh yeah. No, it's great. Dokapon Adventure is a wild time. Speaking of rice cookers, how'd it go? Oh, it's fantastic. I love it. Last week, I think I made rice every single morning for like 4 days in a row. And I just ate it throughout the day. Throughout the day, I was like, oh, you know what would go good with this? Some rice. Boom. Done. It make the twinkle twinkle, indeed.
Oh.
Also, my cat always runs in when it goes off. Because he's interested in the noise, I suppose. Yeah, I actually went through like an entire bag of rice that I got at the grocery store last week. Because I went to the grocery store and got a bag of rice when I got the rice cooker. Went through the entire thing. We had to get more this weekend. I don't know, yesterday it plays another tune if it hasn't been opened yet. Oh yeah, I heard that tune. It screams like, you better fucking open me, you shit. It was crazy, scared the shit out of me. I've been here with my rice cooker that just has a little lever button and no other electronics. Yeah, that was like our old one. My wife had it from college. Nishiki brand short grain rice. I usually just get whatever we have at the grocery store. I've never really put too much thought in it. There's a Cheetah Girls game? Yeah, you gotta play that one. You owe it to yourself. You haven't played one of the classics, Leafy? What the fuck? Get on that. Why are you slacking? We're gonna have so much zinc titanium. Gonna be wild. You have a nice rice cooker? Treat yourself to some nice rice. I could try it, I just don't know where I'd get it. An air conditioner? For the school? Yeah, right. Grocery stores here have it? Yeah, the only rice the grocery stores we frequent have is like Mahatma and just their default rice. Basically, there's the store brand. We don't have a lot of options. Okay, I don't need to do any of those. Thank you for my final research thing. And wow, more garbage. Thank you, Ernest. Meanwhile, I got my Carolina Jasmine where I can. Oh, I love wild rice. Wild rice is fantastic. Anytime I've had the opportunity to get wild rice from anywhere, I always get wild rice. Like, at a restaurant or something. It's fantastic. I love that stuff. Okay. I think we're just doing side stuff today. Nothing new has popped up. This is the real shit? I will have to try it. Oh god, the train! Just gave Jensen a heart attack. It's smoke parched. Rocky has a tiny head. Or Ryan has a giant one. I don't even, huh? Pretty crazy. Seems like you guys' wedding was only yesterday. Kinda makes me feel like everyone else is progressing in life while I stay exactly the same. It's easy to think that, but that's not actually happening. It's all in your head. Everybody progresses at different speeds. Blah, 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 blah. Society's lying to you. Yeah, man. Life will pass you by if you let it. That's why I always take things slow. Just so happy for the two of you. Everything you wish for is all coming true. Yeah, pretty much. I think y'all are doing it at the perfect time, too, finally. Things are looking up for Sandrock. How's Don B holding up? She's good. Trying to, like, take care of all the chores and stuff so she could just chill at home. But you know, it's Dan, so of course she's gonna be looking for excuses to be on her feet. She's been going to the clinic for advice a lot. It's been good for her peace of mind. Singing to the baby, singing, like, nursery songs. I don't know if that helps, but it sure can't hurt.
Ooh.
Shoot, we'll take it from an old pro. You tell that girl to relax. What should I say? You're having a baby? Congrats. Could you imagine if I just ran up, Ryan turned to me and looked at me, and then I just left? You're having a baby, congrats.
Oh, thank you.
Chill of you to say. Walmart carries Nishiki rice? Oh god, I'm not going in our Walmart. Lesson learned that although my smoked salmon with my ramen today was a good idea, putting it directly was meh. Never give Harry the idea of calling me Dan. Okay, Dan. Dan Danby. Oh guys, that reminds me. Dan and I wanted to give out gifts to everyone, you know, share the joy. And you guys like make living better here for all of us. So yeah, just a token of our appreciation. Kindly, Mr. Ryan, and congratulations again. Free milk. Nice. See you next, child. I'll see you next, child.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ryan. That's very sweet of you. Call on us if you need us. I don't want to take up any more of your time, since I have a mission today, too. Dan entrusted me to set forth on a noble journey to buy the stairs and pick up 20 bottles of milk and 5 blankets. Was it 5 bottles of milk and 20 blankets? What does she want that many blankets for? Or is that enough milk? Maybe she meant cases of milk. Hey, you gotta help me. I think I'm gonna fail my quest. Your house is like 10 feet that way. Just go.
Ooh.
No more than 10 feet, but I'm not even a parent yet, and I'm already screwing things up. What's Dan gonna think? You okay, Ryan? Easy does it. Happy thoughts. Calm blue ocean. Hearts, liver, lungs, nerves. Easy, Ryan. Everything's alright. You're not screwing anything up. Yeah. Okay. Phew. Yeah, I'm okay. Just got a little doomsday-ish for there for a minute.
Oh, thank you.
Hope I didn't freak you out there too much. Guess I'm just not used to this kind of pressure, you know? Somebody else's life in my hands, heavy stuff. But you know, Dan and I are talking through it. I'm getting better. She's got me reading all kinds of parenting books about mental health. I just never thought improving myself would be so much work, but, well, we're in it now. this is what it takes for me to be a good father, then that's that. Gotta buckle in and tough it out.
Oh, thank you.
I think I know what I have to do. I have to go back home and ask Dan to repeat herself, and in the future I'll just start writing things down. Mistake isn't a bad thing if you learn from it. See ya. Apparently I'm gotta take the pike if I want nishiki rice from Walmart. I think Giant Eagle's probably got it. How's the rice taste? I mean, I can't really describe taste very well. There's just something different about it.
Logan, Elsie, let's talk about the plan. Oh, great timing. We were just discussing Logan's proposal to defend Sandrock against any monsters. We might need your help for that.
So, Trudes, I reckon you're gonna support us on this?
Yes, I thought it over. Now that you're back, and we're getting more and more people into town, I think we'll need a monster hunter's watchful eye protecting our town again. Can I see your plan?
Of course, Trudy. Me and Logan have been talking it over, and we reckon we got a real good plan. He was thinking real hard about what everyone said at the development meeting.
Elsie, you want to show her the plan?
Right on. Here you go, Trudy. We got this written up. Outlines everything.
Thank you. Can you walk me through it?
Well, basically rebuild the Monster Hunter outpost.
Yeah, we want a new Monster Hunter game.
Howlett's old outpost. Out in the desert?
That's right. I went and checked it out the other day, and it's looking real run down. I reckon with a little bit of spit and polish, we can get that place working for us again. I know it's gonna cost a bit of money, but...
Let me worry about the money, Logan. We have enough budget. Just let me know what you have planned.
Well, I can operate from that outpost like my pa did. It's facing the northern Eufaula, so I'll see any monsters coming at us from that direction leagues away. If we had that outpost manned, we never would have had the Giegler attacks. If I get something I can't handle, I can call the Civil Corps for backup.
Don't look at me. I'm not... I didn't want to be one of them. That's just more on my plate. Native-grown wild rice is smoky and nutty. Yeah, see, I hear those words and I don't know what that means. I know smoky, kinda, but I don't know. I'm terrible at describing that stuff. Apparently a new Monster Hunter game, and a lot of people pick up Monster Hunter World like 4 years after it stopped getting updates. Yeah, I've noticed a lot more people playing it in other Discords and stuff.
I'll be helping out as well. If I can get the monsters to leave us alone without having a fight, so much the better.
Sounds like a feasible plan.
We'll be needing some materials to rebuild the structure. I'm hoping the builder can help with that. I can secure the other supplies from around town.
It seems like you've thought this through. I think it's a sensible idea. Go for it.
Really? Yeehaw! You're the best, Mayor Trudy.
Would you be able to lend a hand and fix the outpost?
Of course.
Wonderful. Well, I'll discuss it with Commissioner Way anyway. Let him know you're taking the commission.
Thank you. All we need are some materials. Here's a list. Once you have them, just stick them on site.
Wait up a sec.
It's because the handler's waifu. Handler sucks. Mod, you know what to do. I never had a problem with Handler, but I know a lot of people really disliked Handler. She almost dies via Pickle Joe. I mean, you know, Pickle Joe's scary.
Hey, how do I put this? Thank you for taking your time to help with this outpost. It's for Sandrock's safety, but that outpost is also real important to me. I used to work there with my pa.
I mean, at the end of the day, the best character in Monster Hunter World is the Meowskiller chef, so...
Anyway, I'm in your debt. I appreciate it.
It's funny this is a side quest. It feels more like a main one. But it's not one of the main requests that we got to complete, so... what is this over here? Katori. Alright, Katori. You surprised me a little bit. Are you going to continue to surprise me? They do look very soft, yes. I would love to rub one. Oh, wait. I just came straight over here because I assumed this is where you were, but you're actually up here. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, you got a moment? Wouldn't mind a quick chat. You remember the development proposal dinner Trudy did a while back? She asked me again recently if I had any new ideas since things are looking up. You know me, I'm always full of ideas. But, look, we got the game center and museum upgraded, and they're doing really well. The sand running's doing decent as well. All thanks to you guys' investment and help. And, I mean, I'm honored that the mayor now sees me as an integral part of Sandrock's development, but...
It's about your son, huh?
Yeah. You know, I never told you this before, but I tried to open a small business in Atara before. My then husband didn't like it one bit. A man should provide for the family, he said. Even though he was terrible at it and wasted it all on leisure.
Katori, are you from New Jersey by any chance? What are you talking about, Leafy? She's from Atara. Where'd you get New Jersey from? Jeez.
So, I divorced him. Then came out here looking to prove him wrong. I might have been a bit... no, totally naive when it came to my expectations versus reality. That I'll show him attitude only lasted until the first time I had to pay interest on the loan. The time here in Sandrock really took a lot out of me.
Man, this development for you came like really late, but at least it came.
My son Aloe, he's a teenager now. I thought I would take some handouts from Sandrock and make a profitable business out of it, and then give him the perfect life. But the reality is, my career is keeping me away from him. I always had this dream, this idea of a beautiful entertainment complex I call Katori World. But now that I've had actual entrepreneurial experience, I know how hard that'll be. And now it's a wrestling contest between my dream and my baby. It's hard. Sorry, I'm rambling. I'm proud of how far I've gotten. But you get what I'm saying, right?
Just talk to your family.
I really should. I've been trying to be the one that does it all, but that's just like what my husband did. Anyway, I think I need to figure this one out between myself and my family. But I really needed to get that off my chest. Thanks for hearing me out.
Hey, an actually mature conversation with Katori where she did not try to sell me anything. Nice. Cool. Hit the hay, work was nuts today. Hey, hope you have a good night's sleep and all that. Hopefully it works better tomorrow and all that. Later. Well, if you're working tomorrow. Alright. Oh, this was, yeah, this place. I remember coming by here and being like, what was the deal with this?
I knew we could count on you. Well, I'm getting everything in order. Once the place is rocking again, I'll have you over for a little housewarming party, all right?
Cool. Wait for Logan. Will do. Bye, Logan. Look at my little goat go. The little goat that good. I'm just glad I finally got one. God, it's rare too. Rare quality goat. The goat, you could say. All that's going. That's going. Boom. A goat. Logan has one too. That's not what I meant. I meant the acronym GOAT, greatest of all time. And regardless of whether Logan has one or not, Merle is the GOAT. Doesn't really transfer well to speaking when you can't capitalize it. I thought you meant GOAT of all time. You know, I can see how you would think that. That's fair. You're not getting to my crops, hot honey. Ants. Give it up. I think I'm just gonna sleep. It's just a bunch of waiting again. And I still really have no need for some of these resources. Like, the only thing that I'm kind of lacking is silver. So... Ba-da-ba-bum. I do have 23 of those. Still though, I'm just like, do I even need money at this point? How many of these do I have? 35? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna accept any. Let's add a second one in here. And you're still working on that, so you take the fiber. Hey, Heidi and Ernest. Got everything set up over mine into the outpost. I reckon we'll be fully operational in no time. If you got time, head on over. Yeah, it was like a tribunal. Honestly though, I sorta, kinda, mostly did violate a few rules, but hey, let the result speak for itself, right? That's my best defense. Conspirators seemed to get it though. They gave me a massive leniency and didn't dole out any punishment. They even complimented me for my quick thinking. Kinda surreal. I'd always pictured me doing a big celebration after the mission was over. Instead, I just went home and slept. My upstairs neighbors were really noisy last night, but I slept through what I can only guess is a parade up there. I was just that tired. I guess it's nice, kind of nice having noisy neighbors though. Makes it feel a little less alone. Oh, Grace. So I just have to go to the outposts. And we're pretty much good. That's pretty much all we got to do. I mean, God, I'm still waiting on Nia to show up. At this point, yeah, I think I will just move ahead with somebody else. Because, God, when is Gal gonna show up? You know? I'm not gonna extend the playthrough for you. But if I still got, like, romance stuff that has to happen after, I really thought it would have happened again by this point. Like, Jesus. We built a road and everything. But nothing. Yeah, the second I romance someone else, she's gonna show up. But... God, it's annoying. Because I still have hearts to get with her. Like, not only will I have, like, you know, romance hearts once I actually marry you, I still have to get these final two. Whereas I could just, you know, with Mian, Amira, Heidi, Elsie, Unsure, Owen, we're good to go. We're down the clown.
Hey, got some company. You care to join me?
Sure. Logan, you're kind of getting bodied. Are you sure you didn't need me here? Like, Logan, you're getting bodied. Wow. There we go.
Thanks, Builder. Elsie smoked out a couple of beasties this morning. Most ran away, but a few tough ones decided to stick around. Glad you came when you did. We should be safe now, though. Let's head in for a spell.
Marie, is she the girl with the gown? Marie? Who's Marie? Or the girl with the gown? I don't know. Look at your place.
What do you think? Try to make it somewhat comfy.
I can keep you company.
I appreciate the sentiment, but this place ain't suitable for you to be around. Even Elsie only comes around once in a while. It's been a wild ride lately. I've been through a lot. But hey, it's good to finally stand on familiar ground. Now, I just gotta get my own name out there as the monster hunter instead of the bandit. I want to put together a proper hunter team eventually. One that's able to keep people from harm's way. Make it something Pa would be proud of. Of course, gotta take it one step at a time. At least Elsa's here to help. She's really grown up, huh? Ain't like the kid I used to know.
Changed a lot. Watching her work with animals is incredible. She's still kind of impetuous. She's cute. Changed a lot.
Yeah, when we were clearing that tunnel, she really impressed me. But she's still green to be a monster hunter. She's gotta toughen up a little. We've got different attributes and skills, so she'll do her job differently from mine. But in this strange world of ours, we need different keys for different doors. Well, that's what my pa used to say. Heck, just look at her and that duck. I think through Else, I'm finally starting to get what my pa was all about, though. He not only understood the monsters, he understood the relationship between man and beast. Elsie said she lost one of my pa's old books, right? I was thinking maybe I should start a new one. Maybe you could even help out, huh? Just a thought.
I actually had Howlett's journal, Logan, but I abandoned it because it was taking up space in my inventory. I'm sorry. Oh, it was a goat joke. I see. Went over my head.
Nice talking with you. Now it's getting late. I still gotta do a few more patrols. I'll catch you later.
Later, Logan. Look at all your stuff in here. Photo of the late monster hunter, Howlett. He initially brought peace between the Gigglers and Sandrock. The peace didn't last after he went away. What Takes to Be a Real Monster Hunter by Howlett, An Alliance Bestiary by Lizzie, and Detective Ned and the Crab King by Ernest. Logan's a fan of Ernest. Wild. X3 quote. I think it's Andy. He said he was a fan of Ernest. Oh yeah, I guess Andy moved in with Logan. That would make sense. Well, but Logan said the only person that comes there is Elsie. The only other person that ever stops by, unless he was just, you know, because he said it was too dangerous for everybody else. But I mean, he basically has two houses now. He has the house here, and then he has that one. But Andy can't live by himself, so I don't really know what's going on. I don't really know what's going on there. Because we only just repaired that place, so... Okay, we finally passed that, so I gotta start making titanium aluminum again. God, we have so much of this. Anything else of interest I could make? More manganese steel bars, go for it. And that's done. Okay, once again, don't really have much to do, have more money than I know what to do with. Oh. Okay, more stuff. No more side quests though. Yeah, we're waiting a bit. I'm relieved to hear that, but don't blame your mom for worrying. To think that Sandrock has gone through so much in this short time, nothing ever happens in Highwind. We heard the road was finished. Of course we were happy, but we couldn't help but think of you fighting those monsters. So dangerous. Now you're this powerful hero now. Anyway, as long as you're happy, we're happy. Maybe your pa and I will just take the bus to Portia sometime. Wouldn't that be fun? Boom. And... yeah, I mean, everything's still doing its thing. Yeah, not having to worry about the farming anymore is kind of nice, honestly. I didn't need to keep that stuff up as long as I did. So there's a thing all the way down there with Logan, and then there's something... the research center. An ejection system. Yeah, it goes like pow and launches your enemy, by my reckoning, no less than 30 meters. Exact same force will be enacted upon the user. Your design as it stands will simply launch both the user and the victim 30 meters in opposite directions. While perhaps the case could be made for this being slightly amusing, this is not a practical fighting device. We just up the power. Put one of them there, ancient cores up in there. That sorted it all out. Would sort out nothing. It would launch the user and the victim further. Nah, I mean, could it be? Yes, increasing the power to a device amplifies all mechanisms attached unless accounted for with redirection and inhibitors or insulation. Well then, account for him. I will not, but you may try again. Shucks, alright. Later. Girl with the... do you mean girl with the gall? What Senna says? I'm the girl with the gall. If assuming you are talking about Xenoblade 3. Oh, we're going over here. Wow, you randomly rolled sugar ass. Congratulations. Oh yeah, I've been messing around with my alerts and stuff recently. So I might change some of the alerts and stuff. I also want to figure out how to have it so that when someone gifts subs, it doesn't say it like 5 times. But apparently that's a little bit more involved of a process than I thought.
Hey, you busy? I got a tip from some tourists that someone's been using my name to scare people out in some cave ruins. I can't let that stand now, can I? Planning to go check it out. I'm missing a partner, though. You want to come with? Always good to have someone like yourself watching the 6.
Of course.
Knew I could count on you. Come find me at the outpost before the sun sets tomorrow. Make sure you come prepared. Don't know who those people might be. Real bandits?
Cornered beasts? Okay, that's different. There's a day, but it got a little better. It's not too bad. Yeah, I don't know. I've wanted to update some of that stuff for a bit. Because I made the alerts just half-assedly forever ago and they just kind of stuck. But I don't know. I always say I'll do things and then just don't, so. Ah, it was Senna. Okay, yeah. Welcome to my world. Okay, those are still going. Yeah, wait for tomorrow again. We're flying through these days. My god, it's like I'm playing Monster Rancher. Well known for saying and not doing. Twinsies. Talk to Logan. Okay, main story quest though. We finally got another one. Let's raise the sand wall. Limestone bricks, iron latches. I don't have enough of those. Organic sheets. Bronze frame, simple wooden chair. I got enough of those. I can give you one of those. And one of these. And some of those. Why the hell not? We can just make some more. I have less of these, so make some of those. And make some of these. Let's put all of this stuff away too. Yeah, I really haven't had inventory problems in forever. It's been working out. Trudy, I have some exciting news. Heidi and her construction team and the builders from the Commerce Guild have completed our new school. On top of that, our new teacher, Jane, will be arriving in Sandrock tomorrow. If you see Jane walking around town, make sure to give her a big Sandrock howdy. 3 days, we'll be having a dedication ceremony for the new school, and I'll introduce Jane to the community. We'll be having it first thing in the morning. See you there. Ooh. New character, possibly the final one. Always with the chairs, Ryan. Always with the chairs, Ryan. My god. Where's my goat? Merle? There you are. Wee. Let's go see Rocky first. Make sure we don't run into any of the super critters. Thank you. Yeah, and pretty much our only thing is just Logan right now. Jane is apparently around, although I have no idea where they would be. Wait, didn't it just tell me to come in here? Did they walk out? As soon as I walked in. Oh no, I went into the wrong building again. And then whoever they were just teleported somewhere else. Damn it. What are you doing? Fucking goat. It's teleporting away from me. My goat wanted nothing to do with me. It was very sad. Hey, Heidi. Oh, both of them were to you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Here you go, Heidi. Okay, I do have to do the thing with Logan before sundown. So we do need to keep an eye on that, but there is a little thingy to do right here. With Chi. Memory foam. Interesting idea. Sounds plausible. Very well, I believe you're on the cusp of designing something actually feasible. I will say that your determination I find rather moving. Therefore, I will make the required modifications at my leisure and return to you a functioning diagram. You will? Alright. And in the future, please educate yourself in the guidelines for proper diagram writing. Yes, it's pedantic. No, it doesn't affect the overall quality of the result, but professionals have standards, you see. You scribble the same as the day we met. Oh, you remember that, huh? Alright, have fun, you two. It is funny seeing Andy try to invent things with Chi. Where's my goat? Lego! And down here. Just gonna go to this one. Enraged spoiled ants. Want nothing to do with that. Alright, Logan, we got some bandits to beat up, I hear. It's a great day for it.
out to the ruins. You got everything you need? Weapons? Medicine?
I'm ready to deal with the fake Logan.
Let's just roll out and get this over with.
Autobots, roll out.
I've been to these ruins a few years ago. Ain't so treacherous. Lots of folks try spelunking when they can. Who would want to use my name? Let's try to be careful. Make sure we got each other's backs.
I will attempt to do so, King. Bum, bum, bim, bum, 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 bum. Oh. Oh. Okay. We got spooky things. Oh god.
Hey boss, the drink went off.
Donkey? Where's Shrek? Look at these dorks.
Oh, I don't know, boss. That really sounded like our trap. Oh, what if it's not enough to stop it?
We lured that monster halfway across Eufaula, and now you want to get cold feet on me? Oh, sheesh. Why do I put up with a dunce like you?
Hey, but I heard.
You heard the sound of you being an idiot.
No, really. Huh?
Check it out. A tourist who thinks he's a Yank boy. Sick him, Don. Haru.
That's not how you say yak. Yake boy?
Well, give us what you got on you, and maybe we'll let you walk.
God, we look gargantuan compared to you.
I don't reckon I'll be doing anything of the sort.
Oh, a wise guy, huh? Listen, this is your last warning. I happen to be the meanest, rottenest, gun-slingingest leader of the infamous Logan gang, Logan. So don't test your luck.
That's funny. You never dared to talk to me like that before.
Huh?
Whoa, wait a minute, that's Logan.
We're sorry, sir. We didn't think we'd run into you.
We're real sorry we used your name, sir.
We just wanted to scare away the tourists so we can have time to defeat the monster deeper in the cave.
We trapped it there so we can beat it and make a fortune.
But you can have it now.
Don't use my name no more.
Oh, of course. All yours, sir. Please, just let us go.
Yeah, we're real sorry.
Get.
Thank you, sir. Won't happen again, sir.
When we hit, I could almost feel your heartbeat. They seem scared of you.
I'd be scared of me too, if I was them. Mule and donkey. Fitting names for a pair of no-good jackaninnies. Never really knew them. They come from the same village as Haru, but they ain't got the good streak he did. They're always getting into trouble, claiming they worked for me. Guess they don't read the news if they're still out here running the same scam. They trapped a monster in there. Let's see if we can get it out of here without a fight. Let's press forward. Watch out for any more traps set by the idiots. Let's take them out with your pick hammer. Don't want prospectors getting in here and getting injured. Ah, there's our girl. Not too far now. Let's move.
Make smaller notification gifts. They hide cutscenes. I mean, I feel like the location's the bigger issue, but I don't really have a better spot to move it. Hey, crossbow wall. Oh, I thought it just... Oh, do you just want me to destroy it like this? It said with my pick hammer, but... Well, now it's gone. Gold treasure? I'm hoping it'll be a cute monster. Oh, Logan, you're not doing well, friend. You got super messed up. Alright, up the ladder. Raid notification especially? I mean, mine's smaller than a lot of other places. I've been meaning to change the raid notification, or raid gift, just because it's a shitty one that I just grabbed when I wasn't doing anything. But, I mean, mine's already smaller than most people's. Ooh, nano material.
How you holding up?
At the end of the day, the stream's not my main thing, so I'm not going to spend too much time obsessing over the details and everything. This has kind of always just been a way for me to kind of get on here and fuck around. I'm not here to make people happy with it and everything. I'm just kind of hanging out on the streams. Making people happy is for the YouTube. Where's the big boss? I'm a little anxious. Great, no problem.
Shouldn't have doubted you.
Ow. It's fun. I'm glad it's a good time. I get to play games I normally wouldn't ever play. Especially not on like the YouTube or anything. There's probably very few people that would actually want to watch someone play Sandrock for like 98 hours, but it's been a good time.
Huh. Dead end. Still no sight of the...
Oh, damn. Okay, it's just a reskin of you, but... Oh, you forgot to say that, Logan. Forget about leading this out. We're its targets now. Okay. Yeah, I did your voice acting for you. It's fine. Probably don't want to get hit by that.
Feeling dizzy.
Logan, you might want to move.
Gotta push through. Don't let up.
I mean, at least it's on you.
Take more than that.
Not me. Can't wait for Infinite Wealth. I'm very excited for Infinite Wealth. I'm a little bit worried because I'm going to be streaming it when it comes out, so I hope I don't get like a bunch of backseaters that come in and everything, but I like to think there would be less of them on release, at least the people being like coming in spoiling stuff, so. But I know...
You're okay? You really saved my skin. Most of it anyway.
I have heard people have been getting, I think, Infinite Wealth early and have just been like playing it because I think they're allowing big streamers and stuff to play it early, so people could very well come in and be weird. But I already have a no backseating tag. But nobody pays attention to those things. It's like the most ignored thing on Twitch, I think.
Oh, this? Just flesh wound.
You don't see it? Huh. Did something happen to it? Weird. But, yeah, people ignore the shit out of those. I'll probably add one. I thought I had it on there. I mean, in my experience, though, sometimes people will just see people with that tag and then come in and backseat anyway, just to be annoying.
Poison from arrow. He is running a fever. Unconscious. I have treated the wound. He will recover. Wait for a while. Give him this medicine. I will take my leave.
Fang Special X. Give Logan medicine. Gently wake him up.
Oh, my head. Feels like a clotheslined porcupine. Builder, why are we in my house? I remember. The ruins? Did you bring me back? Is this medicine for me? Thanks.
Need to take care of yourself.
Lucky I didn't break nothing. Just need to rest up before going out again. I'll be back on my feet in no time. You coming back tomorrow? I might need a bit more of that medicine and all.
I'll try and make it back. You rest up.
Yeah, all right. Oh, well, the meds are kicking in, I reckon. I'm gonna doze off for a bit. You take care now.
Remember babysitting another stream because Undertale fans, always a fun time? Yeah. Yeah, it's a struggle. I think the worst it ever got for me was probably Inscription or Pizza Tower. But yeah, I usually don't play stuff on release just because I don't really want to have a community of annoying backseating people. I'd rather just have a community of like just chill people that are just kind of vibing. That's always the experience I wanted with streaming in particular, so that's why I never feel like I have to do the next hottest thing, but it would feel like a disservice to not stream Infinite Wealth the day it releases. Phew. And I have the day off anyway, so. Outer Wilds is a nightmare. Probably one of the worst ones on YouTube for me was fucking Metroid Prime. Jesus Christ. Crosscode's been weird too. But Metroid was something else. So you don't want backseaters? You must play this game the way that I demand you play, and here's how to play the game in excruciating detail. Yup. I mean, for some games it's helpful, specifically old games, like Monster Rancher, helpful. Tactics Ogre, I had tons of backseaty comments in Tactics Ogre, but it was needed, because that game's obtuse as shit. But, fucking everything else? No. If you tell me to play optimally, I will play unoptimally just to piss you off. I've done that before, in fact. Half the time, the people that backseat and give that sort of information don't even know what the fuck they're talking about anyway, so... I can't count the number of times I've gotten like really backseaty comments on like a thing and I just categorically objectively prove them wrong, or someone else in the comments just comes in and says you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's always hilarious when it happens. Only backseat about scientific names? Yeah, it'd seat perfect. So remember getting cursed out when I asked someone to stop doing the thing when I played Mystery Dungeon for the first time? How dare you, Gondola? How dare you?
Hey, I've got some bad news. The sandstorm yesterday did a number on our test planning in the Outback. I'm on my way over there right now.
Oh, that was a planned sandstorm?
If you have time, come take a look as well. Maybe we can figure something out. Anyway, I'll see you there.
I'm not hanging out with you two. How you doing? Remember me? I got to Portia. It's super nice here and there's so much water. The ocean is huge. It's totally different from Sandrock. The people here are really friendly. I'm sure I'm going to make loads more friends. There's even another cool builder here too. They're really nice. Hope everything's going well. Your friend Penny. Bloodwest Audio 2? I don't know what you're talking about, but... You. Oh, wait, what? Why is there 2 more slots all of a sudden? They just added 2 more sneakily. What? I got a new character and then just 2 more show up. Also, where is this character? Jane. That was the name, right? I don't even see you on the list, but it said you became my associate. So I'm guessing that means you're here now. Did say today. Okay. I'm gonna go check up by the school. If I'm gonna find you anywhere, I feel like that would be it. Wait. Wait, you're at you're at this one now. Yeah, okay.
Hey.
So you do just live at both.
Glad you could make it.
That's your office. This is your home.
And thanks for the medicine. How about joining me for a bite?
Sure, I kind of got places to be, but...
I'm doing a lot better today. Andy brought me some food from the Blue Moon and applied some medicine. He was a little rough putting on my bandages. It tightened up a little too much. But, hey, feeling better already. Worked like a charm.
I could have helped you.
Nah, you've done enough. I can't put you out like that. It's good for Andy to learn this stuff. Don't let him fool you. He's growing up, you know? Reminds me of myself when I was younger. When I was around his age, me and my pa were already out hunting together. Well, thanks for coming by. I ought to swing by the outpost again later. Can't leave it unattended. Gotta tell the Civil Corps what happened too. Kinda surprised. They ain't even sent me a get well soon.
Uh-oh. Tension?
Oh, well, if you were fancying that dish, take it. A little payback for saving my life.
I don't know, I've had your cooking, Logan. Sweet and sour pork ribs, though. I am incredibly surprised that there are 2 more characters being added at this point. It is incredibly, incredibly shocking to me. Like, I don't know. I am prepared for an insert insert disc 2. Oh, wow, this stuff really did get messed up.
I had feared this, Trudy. But I don't know what's going on. For some reason, the roots aren't holding onto the soil. The algae isn't working very well.
The water usage per tree is also way higher than what we had predicted. We've already used as much as we can spare from the portion water. If we keep going like this, it's not sustainable. Ah, you're here too. Oh, this sandstorm. It hit us hard. We're kind of at our wits' end here. Luckily, Irrigation Tower is still intact. But everything else...
I feel like you should have put a "the" there. Are we using Irrigation Tower as a proper noun, I guess?
Trudy, I think we're at the limit of what we can do alone. I heard that there's a agricultural expert in Highwind, Professor Lua. Maybe we can ask him to come to Sandrock and work with us.
Good idea. We can't just give up. I'll send a telegram to Highwind.
Professor Luo? I've heard that name before.
He's pretty famous around Highwind, I hear. I wouldn't be surprised if you've heard of him.
Yeah, it's Nia's professor or whatever, right?
Hey, I hear the builder's quite the celebrity in Highwind these days. Maybe a name drop in the invitation will up our chances of getting him to come?
Come on, Nia.
Well, I think there's nothing more we can do today. Let's clean up and head back. Builder, thanks for coming. I'll let you know if anything new comes up. We couldn't have predicted this.
Where are you going, Neon? Oh, you're just inspecting the tower. It's a lot of Bloodwest tip was okay. Yeah, I mean, stuff like that's fine. The main thing with people is people mostly just need to realize what's too much. Anything in small amounts is usually fine. It's when you get the people like you sometimes get in comments that will literally narrate the entire video of everything that went wrong or what they would do differently, or explain things that you haven't even seen yet. Like when you just start a game and people are like, okay, so here's how the stats work in this game. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking know that. Or this is the best weapon in my opinion. Or watch out for this boss fight. It's a crazy one. Because I've had people in like, God, what was it? I want to say it was like Chained Echoes or something. I had to like straight up, or Lies of P. I think both of them, because they're build heavy games, being like, don't build this way. I built the other way, and like I said, usually they're just wrong. Usually they're just not correct. Man, I just got here. At least buy me dinner first before you spill that all over me. Exactly. Still nothing to do here. Rooftop display. I don't even remember what that requires. I mean, if I got the stuff for it, I'll make it, but... Oh, this is early on. It's gotta be easy. A bronze blade! Otherwise, it's very easy to make, though, I must say. It's very easy to make otherwise. I don't need the money, though. That's the problem. It's like, what's the point? I don't need the money. How do people do that? I mean, generally it's just like people wanting to feel smart and wanting to feel validated and stuff. School, that was in 3 days. Like, I could have probably went over there and seen Jane today, but...
Grows year-round in arid environments. The soil here is far too porous. It cannot maintain enough moisture for anything.
Yeah, Trudy mentioned that, like, Jane will be here earlier, but the actual opening event for the school is in, like, 3 days or whatever. I think I have a reminder for it. Hello. Did you bring any aspiring young students with you? Or just your old ass?
This strain is better, but not by much. It's a wonder they're able to grow around here. Oh, howdy. I'm sorry. I was just passing by and noticed the sandgrass around here. And then I had this urge to study them.
As you do.
You work here, right? It's a rather harsh environment. So, can I ask you something? When you work, do you suffer from dehydration? How much do you sweat?
Can you sell me a bottle of it? I've really been needing some builder bath water. Yeah, I get tired all the time.
Just as I presumed. Sorry, old habit. My wife told me to shave my beard or else. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Lua. I'm a botanist. I just got here on the morning train, and I must say, this place is fascinating. I should have visited sooner.
So it's like Lua. Lua. Okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I am looking for a brilliant botanist named Zeke. See you around.
Alright. Bye-bye. Materialize out of existence, old-timer. You know, most people don't talk about it, but you do get the ability to teleport once you hit that age.
Hey, was out and about and wanted to let you know. Andy's feeling a bit under the weather. Nothing serious, but well, as you know, he looks up to you. Reckon it'd mean a lot to him if you stopped in.
Sure, I'll visit him.
Thanks. It'll really brighten his day.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, you can do without water. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I think we're just gonna collect our stuff and go. Jane, I recently arrived in this charming town to be the new teacher. My goodness, everyone's so friendly. Mayor Trudy said you're the best person to ask if I need builder assistance. Would you be so kind as to come by my classroom for a chat? I'd like to introduce myself before I start asking you for help. To do otherwise would be rude, don't you think? Shall await your visit with breathless anticipation. Okay. Dreamed I was back in Sandrock last night, so I decided to write to you. Don't actually remember what happened, only that I was really happy. Maybe it's because of some bad news I got recently. Seems the archaeological faculty has been delighted with my work in Sandrock, and my career prospects are looking good. At the same time, Sandrock's dangerous relics rating has been lowered to pretty darn safe. To Director Chief's research, I guess that should be a good thing. It means I won't be coming back anytime soon. It's fine, we can still keep in touch. This isn't too bad. How's Sandrock treating you? P.S. Working on a way to get assigned back into Eufaula. I'll keep you posted. Miss you every day. Tell me what else is new with you. Sandrock's same as ever, and I'm doing great. You know the drill, building, planting more building. There are no bandits to chase anymore either. Yeah. Babbing. And Burgess. Water. Thank you. That's actually incredibly useful. Appreciate you. I'll go ahead and throw that in there. Okay, so we have two things to go do. I need to go see the teacher, and I gotta go check in on Andy. Meet the teacher who will totally be in the book. Yeah, I mean, it already said I'm the associate of them, so it's like, come on. Then I don't know who the last character is. Alright, Andy. Let's check up on you, you little dork. Oh, it's cooking. Okay.
Banana, orange, jelly. I need the yellow and orange kind.
Do you now?
Haru, you came back, and you brought the goods. Better share 'em.
Hey, he's been going in and out of it. High fever. But could be worse. Man, you may have noticed the rambling, jelly, and donuts. Something about a gumshoe named Ned?
Logan?
Hey, kid. You awake? If you can hear me, tell me who that is over there.
Oh, yeah. It's you. I got something for you. I was gonna bring it to you, but wouldn't you know, came down with the dang plague before I could take him over. It's the Super Shield, Mark II, even more super. got me a diagram and everything.
That's what you were working on.
Huh? That's what this is about? I thought you needed cheering up.
Nothing would cheer me up more than a super shield. Come on, just look at it. I learned a lot since way back when...
Diagram looks great.
Yeah, like I said, I learned a lot. You know, that uppity science feller. He knows a lot of stuff, even if you've gotta wring it out of him. Then there's all the late nights I spent writing it and rewriting it.
Kind of the last feller in town I'd ever see you taking after. Hey, wait a sec. Late nights? That's why you're sick, kid. What'd I say?
I regret nothing. For science.
For science.
Look, just take the diagram home, alright? Think on it. I'll be better soon. Logan needs it. For the outpost. It'll absorb high impact blows. Made it with a space punch in mind. Based on that chip I stole. It's like the anti-space punch. You need it out there, pal.
Uh-huh. Doing it all for me now, are you, pal? All right. Your offer's been heard. It's time for you to get back to resting up. I'm gonna let our friend be on their way. You hear me?
Okay. Wait,
Huh?
I wanna ask y'all.
Make it quick. Sounds like you're getting worse.
Wanna ask y'all. How's I supposed to know if you two ain't gonna take a page out of Haru's book and quit the gang?
Space Punch makes more sense now with Pin studying the space tech and all. Yeah, for sure.
Easy, pal. Who said anything about any of that?
How's I supposed to know you two ain't gonna ditch me too?
He ain't ditched us. We sent him up there on behalf of the gang. Next time we see him, he'll be twice the man you knew him as.
Yeah?
Sometimes the pack's gotta split up, kid. Them's the breaks. One day, you might have to fly a solo mission yourself. But I won't let you out of my sight till you're good and ready. Now, that's a promise.
Alright, you promised.
Have I ever let you down? Now, quit blubbering and get some shut-eye.
Okay.
Andy's delirious.
Hey, thanks for coming. Sorry your well-wishing got turned into a sales pitch. Reckon I'll step off for a bit and see if I can't track down some of that jelly he's mumbling about. Oh, what about that shield thing, huh? Didn't want to commit you to some fruitless endeavor. Can you actually make something out of those drawings?
Sure.
Well, that'd be mighty swell. Just, bring it on by if you manage to, cook anything up. Hopefully something like that would lift his spirits like I originally intended.
Alright. Andy's last wish. I don't think it's that dire. Alright, so... The other one is up here. So let's talk to you. Alright. School teacher? MIT? It's MIT! Mion's Institute of Telesis. Wow, we got our very own MIT here in Sandrock. That's crazy. Are you good?
And that, children, is why you should never feed noodles to a yakmel, no matter how much he begs you for them.
Uh-oh. Jane has glasses. I'm in danger.
Oh, you must be the builder. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Jane. It's lovely to finally meet you. I'm afraid you caught me practicing. The first day of school is just around the corner and there's so much to do to prepare. I was hoping you might help me get the classroom ready. First impressions matter, you know? This new building is wonderful,
but the decoration is a bit on the traditional side. If you could bring me some things to spruce it up and make it my own, it might make everyone feel more at home and less nervous. The kids, I mean, not me. Of course, I'm not nervous. Not in the least. It's all about the children, right?
I'm happy to help.
Oh, you're such a lifesaver. So here's a list of things I need to spruce up the school. After you make them, just bring them along and place them in the classroom.
Cool. Children's tent, a gentle standing lamp, and a yak boy rocking chair. New start. Mission. She has dead mom hair? That's good. That's fine. We just have to make sure she never becomes a mom. She can't die then. Oh my god, I need hardwood sticks? Tanned leather? My god. Check the book. There you are, Jane. Cheerful and optimistic school teacher with a passion for plays and musicals. Her dream was to be an actor, but now she makes the schoolhouse her stage. And she is romanceable. Unfortunately, that's too much work. If you had shown up like, I don't know, 30 hours earlier, maybe. But, no. Sorry, Jane. You're cute and you have glasses, but, that's work. That's work. Tanned leather, need 3 of those. And hardwood sticks. Sure, just make a shit ton of them. The super shield I can already make. So, let's do that. Oh wait, that wasn't made over here, was it? Yeah, I think that's a thing over here. Super shield, there it is. Boom. And can't make that, can't make that. Wait, I need more tempered glass, really? Wow. Never thought I'd see the day. There you go. And that's being made. Make more silver ingots. And then let's throw some more scrap in here. Okay, throw some junk away. I mean, Nia may be showing up incredibly late, but at least I'm already almost maxed her out. But that, no, there's no way. That I can admit is just too much. I'm imagining now that, like, God, how did you pronounce it? Like, Law? I imagine that they showed up, that Nia's soon? Maybe you'll leave and be like, I'll send the student over here?
Could I trouble you to take that pan with the gelatin out of the oven?
Hold your horses. Still needs another minute or two. I've been watching it like a hawk. And you know about hawks? When they have their eyes on the...
What's with all the sudden interest? Thought you were still sore at the boy for romping around in your rutabaga garden.
Precisely, my dear. We need him alive.
Oh my god.
Hey, join the party. Whole neighborhood got wind of the Andy situation and, well, see for yourself.
This cabinet is pretty heavy. Better let me get it. Don't want you to pull a muscle.
Let's push together. Ready? Oh, are you okay? Pulled a muscle?
Almost stepped on a nail.
Oh, close call.
They, figured I had my hands full with Andy, offered to, do some chores. Somehow that turned into rearranging some furniture.
Oh god, yeah.
They want me down here taking a break, but It's kind of turning into a hostage situation. Won't let me help out with anything. Oh, you did end up making that shield? Oh, Andy'll love that. He's still resting upstairs, right where you left him.
All right, let's go see. Hello, you two.
Coop, you're making a mess. It's part of my process. I'm an artiste. Now, pass the pickle juice.
The pickle juice? I thought you were making Jell-O.
This place was spotless before you came in, Coop. We can't leave it like this.
Maybe they're making dinner too.
He'll consider it an honor to have a legend like myself spill pickle juice in his kitchen.
No, that wouldn't be great.
Cabinet looks much better.
Yep. Fix that fourth leg there. Could have fallen and hurt somebody.
Oh, especially with kids in the house.
I'll poke around some more. See if there isn't anything else that needs a tune-up.
Uh-huh.
And with that, the 10,000 years of space jail was over for Evil Butler Kitty. Stay tuned for next time, where we'll see Evil Butler Kitty attempt to re-enter society and face the pains of attempting to understand a community that has all but forgotten he ever existed.
Oh, hey, you came back. And is that the Super Shock Shield Mark II? Wow, you really did it, huh?
Got a Logan costume?
Looks just like I saw it in my head.
With the shield?
Hey, don't forget, I made up a whole story for you too.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Jazz. Thanks, everybody. Didn't know so many people cared.
Of course we care. You're a Sandrocker too, silly.
How you holding up, kid? Did you say thanks for the shield?
As a matter of fact, I did. Get with the times. Never mind. Just check this bad boy out. Put this between you and the bad guys, and this shock absorber here will make a ton of bricks feel like a cool breeze.
High praise for one of your own machinations. I'll test it out in some spars and see if I can use it in the field. Thanks again for your help, too.
I have a feeling that this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Every time we team up, it's just hit after hit after hit.
I'll say, it feels lighter, springier. Not unlike yourself, kid. Looks like you're really bouncing back. And did you take your next dose yet?
Last sip in the bottle. Bottoms up.
Jasmine! Coming, Ma! Okay, everyone, time to go. Remember to avoid the pitfalls of organized crime, Andy. Don't be like Evil Butler Kitty.
Yeah. Sound advice.
See ya when you feel better. I'll leave some books with you. So long as you promise not to write spoilers in the margins again.
Well, that's rude.
Oh, and here's the homework that you missed.
Huh?
Yeah, get wrecked, kid. The makeup work is rough.
Now, Logan, if you ain't come around to ask how to make that gelatin, we'd have had no clue you had a sick kid on your hands. Don't be a stranger now. We all want to make amends from what all's happened in the past.
Yeah. Here's to hoping things could go back to the way they used to be. Logan, you need anything from any of us, just ask.
That's right. Send the boy on over to the ranch. We'll give him a lesson in shooting, riding, how to be a man and a half. Down at the ranch, we can give you the diligence and know-how that can move mountains, my boy.
Yep. Listen close to your Uncle Coop. Reckon you could get a lesson in humility there, too.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't.
Well, shucks, y'all. I never held nothing against none of y'all. Things just got a bit sideways for a while, that's all. As for today, I'll make it up to all of you at the Blue Moon.
No need. Neighbors help each other out. Now you enjoy your banana orange gelatin. We're all gonna get out of your hair.
Oh, bless your heart. All right, let us know if you need anything else, Logan.
Bye!
Dang, how about that, huh? Looks like I do still have a home here after all. Think I'm gonna untidy some of the tidying decisions made by certain parties today, however. Catch you soon.
You don't like where they move stuff? Alright. Okay, so that's most of the stuff I needed to do. There's just a new teacher thing. And then I'm definitely done. And all of this stuff should be good to go now. Just need to collect it all from here. Nothing in the delivery box, are you sure? I guess, yeah, the cutscenes, not enough time passed. Interesting. Or you haven't made the delivery yet. Anything really worth doing? Oh, there it is. There we go. Well, I still need one more tan leather, but I have everything else. No, I'm getting it. Leave me alone. It's mine. It's mine, I say. Ha ha ha. Alright, now we can make the Yak Boy rocking chair. That is not made over here. Huh. Okay, guess we make that over there. There it is. Quick build. Children's tent. Need that, and then I just need the gentle standing lamp, which we should have some tempered glass. Yeah. There we go. Alright. And now we just go take all of this to Jane, and we are good. Or rather, the school, because I do have to actually take it over there. Okay, well, that felt like a ton of progress. I don't know how much actual progress it was, but felt like a lot of stuff got done. So that's neato. They seem like they got a pretty sick playground.
And then I'm gonna use my super duper space thing to blast open the clouds. Boom! Pow! Kablooey!
Really didn't expect there to be a cutscene in here.
Who do you think you are? These clouds have covered our world for hundreds of years. Peach, you foolhardy, reckless young man. We need to go back to our caves and embrace the darkness. Yeah!
Good job, Jasmine. Ahem. Many people questioned Peach's radical ideas, thinking he was bound to fail. But he persevered and aimed his machine at the sky and fired a massive burst of energy.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna line.
Morb?
I'm going to break a hole in the sky and let the sun shine down on us.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I reckon I'm gonna break me a big old hole in that there sky and let the sun shine down on us. Nailed it. Hasta la vista, Cloudy. Pacow!
And against all odds, Peach achieved this miraculous feat and brought the light back into everyone's life.
Wow! 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 Teacher, I should be Peach. I did a way better job than Andy. He can't even remember his lines. No offense, Andy.
Feedback received. Well, you know, sometimes it's less about the words and more about the charisma. That X factor, that presence, that star power. It gets the people going. I'm talking pizzazz.
Everyone gave an amazing performance today. Yes, Andy forgot his lines, but he brought life to the character. It was almost as if Peach was right in front of me. And of course, Jasmine and little Pebbles were as wonderful as ever.
Why were so many people against Peach? Wasn't he doing the right thing? I don't understand.
Well, you have to understand the society at time.
Oh god. What is happening? What the hell? Oh no! Game broke! Game bork! Oh no! Oh, okay. Whew. Alright. We made it out of there. Alright. Good? Okay, that was terrifying. Holy. That was something. I was not emotionally prepared for that. I win. Winner.
It's fabulous. Thank you. It's just how I imagined. I can see why Trudy said you're the best of the best. Right, well, I need to get cracking planning my lessons. Oh, that reminds me. Is there somewhere we can rent books in Sandrock? A city hall, maybe? Could you show me the way there? It's for my lessons. I just did a little practice, but I feel like I'm missing something. I think if I dig through a couple of books, I'll find what I need.
Oh, were you preparing your class back there?
You caught me. I was trying to think about how I can bring a little dramatics to my lessons. Like, just before, I was trying to teach the digestive system of Yakmal. See? I'm boring myself already. I thought a little acting magic could grab the student's attention.
Hey, thanks for the clip, Gondola. That was a wild bug. That was pretty crazy.
I figured if I could really show them the pain a Yakmal feels while eating noodles, they'd really empathize. You know, back at college, I wrote a paper called Theater in Education, Methods for Engaging Edutainment. It even won an award.
That, yeah, they mentioned you were really into theater, so that checks out. Wait, wild bugs, that was something bad? Let me take you there?
Really? Oh, you're the best. Let's go.
Oh my god, do I have to do everything for you? I mean, you're walking. My goat's only got the one seat. Can we please, for 2 seconds? Okay. Just cool it, Sandrock. Jeez. Keep up. Now you just leap right across this rooftop right here, run off the side, break your legs, and then bam, you're at City Hall. It's that easy. Really nothing to it.
This is it! Fundamentals of Drama Education. Oh, look! Miss Jane. This is my favorite play.
I've never seen this little loop meant to hold a pencil on anyone's clothes ever. Is that a real thing? For like, I don't know, people to do like drafting or something maybe?
There is no joy like that of being loved by another and feeling that your presence is an addition to their happiness. The love between Miss Jane and Mr. Rock is so touching. I wish I could...
Because other people have it too.
Oh, hello.
It's weird.
Here to borrow some books?
Oh! Hey, I mean, hello, Mayor Trudy. Yes, we are.
Wonderful. Well, just let me know which one you want to take out, and I'll make a note of it.
This one, please.
Fundamentals of Drama Education. Oh, I didn't realize you were so interested in acting, Jane. Maybe you'll want to have a little chat with Owen and our famous Kugo band. Sandrock's quite the walnut grove these days.
I mean, we got a few.
Oh, I didn't know Sandrock was full of such creativity. Thank you so much, Mayor.
God, look at just the vomit that is my character. We got a yellow and blue weapon. I got yellow and blue goggles, black hair, purple eyes, this weird scarf that's clipping through my clothing that is like a... I don't know what I would call that. a teal, and red. I'm just visually a lot.
Anyways, I've made a note of it now, so I'll let you get back to it.
Is it just me, or do you also start to get really nervous when you see someone with authority? It's like I'm asking my professor to review my work.
Someone's a sub. Don't worry, Trudy's great. Don't worry, Trudy's great.
I know. She's lovely. I really shouldn't be so nervous. I don't know. I'm not entirely confident. I was doing an internship at a school and the parents kept saying to just teach the stuff. They didn't really get my teaching style.
Yeah, don't let Cooper see what you're doing in there. That said, Blyton said nothing. That said, I'm literally wearing a green alligator striped shirt and an orange mushroom dress today, so I can't talk. I mean, hey, that's better than whatever I got going on.
Anyway, thanks for coming with me today. It's nice. You're the first real friend I've made in Sandrock so far. It's exciting to come to a new place, but it's also a little scary. I'm glad I met you, though. But I'll let you go now. Back to the book for me. Bye.
50 relationship. My god. I don't know if I like Jane yet. Yeah, I mean, she just got here. She seems like dorky and really into her things. She seems like the epitome, like Chi is, of the meme where it has someone sitting there and the person's just talking and talking and talking about their hyperfixation or specific interest, and the other person's just sitting there staring, and you just hear them thinking, God, I want to fuck them. Pretty much the same thing. It applies to Chi, it applies to unsure, it applies to her. You know? Alright, we're done. We're done, I think. We go and we nap. I don't think the thingy is today. Let me check the calendar just to be sure. Go to the school to take part in the opening ceremony is tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to remember to do that immediately when I start stream next. And I'm actually not gonna sleep yet, so...